Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City podcast. Kendrick got us out here doing double overtime, triple overtime. Hey, not like us. What a track. What a diss track. I'm going out on a limb right now and saying classic. I'm saying that right now, man. Make a hit record that is a diss record is the way forward. I said this from the jump, said this throughout. And we got one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got one. The gang are in the building as well. Of course, Brother Tox is in the building. You already know. dansillyman is here. Cam is here. Mr. Chic TV is here as well. What's everybody telling me, man? Everybody good?
I'm fantastic, bro. I'm absolutely fantastic. You know what I've had in heavy rotation today? Hey,
rock this way, rock that way, now rock this way, rock that way. OVO.
They said Kendrick couldn't make. They said Kendrick couldn't make a banger for everything, for the club, for everything.
He made the bangers, the mash, the peas, the gravy, the whole plate he made, bro. He made the whole plate, bro.
He won. It's over.
Game over. We got one, man. We got one. You know what I'm saying? That mustard on the beat. Oh, hey.
Mustard on the beat.
I swear.
I was in my bed, yeah. I was in my bed early morning. I clicked the link, someone sent it to your WhatsApp. All I hear is Muzza on that beat. I fucking went gas. I started crip walking in my bed. Mud.
I turned it off as soon as I heard Mustard. I went straight to Twitter. I was like, yo, man drafted in Mustard, yo. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, I think about Tox, yeah? Tox, he had Alchemist on one of them. He had fucking... Who else did he have? He had Alchemist. Now he's got Mustard.
As well.
And he had Metro. Oh, he's going mad.
Yeah, he's taking a piss. I'm glad we got this though, innit? Because like the battle got weird, bro. Like, so I'm glad we got some levity to it as well. Like, it's supposed to be fun, innit? Like, we're supposed to enjoy the shit.
It ain't fun for Drake.
Drake. And academics as well. And academics, you see him sweating live when he's doing his podcast, man.
When academics said, "Oh yeah, but you dropped another one," he's like, "Nah, you are trolling me. Nah, you are trolling me."
Yeah, and he actually got to see it. He went, "Oh my god!"
And he said, "Hey, Drake, you gotta shoot him." I was like, I understand it. But hey, before we get into the diss track, people, and dissect it, run up the likes. Look at you, bloodthirsty motherfuckers in the chat. Already over 90 people in here, well, just under 90, and we're only a few minutes in. So run up the likes. Hit the like button on the video, people. Make sure whether you're watching live right now or watching this back after, like check 1212. Let's hit the like button. Share across all the socials as well. That's me flawless at Sarcasm City TV. Follow up all the man them as well. And on top of that, make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell as well. Chic's channel is in the title, so make sure you subscribe to Chic TV expeditiously. Do that right now, people, and it'll open up a new tab as well. But hey, where to start? We was all hoping he dropped. You know what I'm saying? I did after the last show we did, and I was like, I hope he drops. And Kendrick did the business. I said all along, make a hit. If you make a diss record that is a hit record, that is the cheat code right there, and he did that.
Everyone thought Drake was gonna come.
I told you, he watches his podcast. I'm telling you, he watches his podcast, man.
It should have been Drake's. Like, that should have been Drake's move, because one thing you do with that, like, that's gonna play in clubs. That gonna ring out in the club.
It's been playing in clubs already.
It's already.
Have you not seen what they do? Have you not been seeing the one or two clips that when they play the Drake tune and they're all booing? They're like, nah, turn it off, boo, get out of here.
Oh, shoot, is it playing over there, Sheik? Obviously, you in Sacramento, so you over there them sides.
Yeah. I literally told you this earlier. I've had friends who send me like videos on Snapchat when they were at the club yesterday, and it was playing. It's being played everywhere. Like, I'm telling you. So I'm from California. This is a California tune. Like, this is Kendrick, California written all over it. He had to do like a tune like this, and it's like I said, man, chess move. Yeah. People were saying, Drake fans were saying, Yeah, man, he had to get mustard on that beat for real. Like Drake fans were saying, "Oh, you know, at least Drake's music is we can listen to it. You can ride around and listen to it." Shit, we not riding
It's
around.
got playback value. Drake's music at least got playback value.
I was at work yesterday. And we were already talking about this beef. And my friend, like my coworker who's right next to me, he's like, "Yo, Kendrick just dropped again." I was like, "There's no way he just dropped again. Like, there's no way." I was in disbelief. So we start playing it. I have the phone like held like this, and all of us are standing close. Our heads just start going like that. Just start bopping like instantly. So like, yeah, man, we knew it was over. I knew it was over. I knew it's done. It's finished. Stop, man. He's already dead.
It's done.
I need to
learn how to crit walk, bro. I swear I need to learn how to crit walk, bro.
Accountable, fam.
Listen, I need to learn how to crit walk properly because, bruv, I can dance, I can whine, I can do all of that, but I need to learn how to crit walk, bruv. Like, fucking hell, bruv. If I can crit walk, bruv, I'll crit walk over everyone.
It's going.
And bear in mind, Kendrick wrote this shit straight away, you know, because he's mentioning family ties.
That's surgical, and what he did with this diss track as well. Even though it's a hit record and you can dance to it, and like there's catchy parts, he was barring out as well. Like he was barring out
100%. This is the best tune, bruv.
He was barring out as well. Like the whole thing that he mentioned about, you know, like Atlanta, and he was mentioning that and how he's a colonizer and everything like that. Yes. But also on top of that, there's humor bars as well. That's what I like about this. When I say, like, man have even said in the super chat, big up to you for the super chat on the Yeke said this is a West Coast classic. I agree, it's a classic. I don't think it's a West Coast classic. I think it's one of them.
I hear someone put the hit 'em up.
It's an actual classic.
It's got everything with this, because then it's even got the humor side to it as well. As much as it's got the sinister killer side and he's spitting bars. Like that minor bar, hilarious. It's clever.
Try to strike
big up the super chat as well, man. And I'm just gassed we got this. And this is why I wanted it to carry on, because eventually you're going to get a classic. And we got one. And he's telling Drake, like I mentioned, we were just talking just before the show. In the tune, he says, tell the pop star come outside. So he baiting him up. He's saying, yeah, let's carry on. Like, man is ready.
He said he's got more. That's the scary thing. He said he can go further down the rabbit hole. That's scary, fam.
But they were saying initially he had a 19-minute tune in it, so he's just breaking it up and that. But this one,
this wasn't part of that. Bro. He wrote that shit on the same day and put it out, bro.
I love this.
Yeah. It
just goes to show how important instrumental selection is as well. Like selecting the correct beat.
It's hard.
I'm saying, because if he would have put these bars on something else, it still would have hit. Don't get mistaken. Like take out the chorus, take out the catchy part. But adding that to it has helped it.
He had to do this just to rub salt in the wounds, innit?
Saying, man, yo, that's the move, man. Make a hit record.
But bro, flawless. What you gotta realize about this drop here was, remember Drake was saying you're not gang affiliated. Man started name dropping YG and that, so he went to YG's producer and dropped the thing, bro. It's crazy. like, bro, you gotta understand, like Drake, he's laughing at Drake. Everything that Drake has said, the next tune has been a rebuttal and a laugh at him, bro. Like, this is, bro, he's stamping on man's grave at the moment. It's already over.
No, for real.
Yeah,
it's already over, but it's not over because he said I've got at least 10 more joints, bro.
Yeah, man. He going to the funeral to what's it called, man?
I'm not gonna lie, I need one of them I need someone to drop whilst we're in this podcast.
Yeah, that tonight will probably happen. You know what I'm saying? And it'll probably who knows? Well, Monday, because it was DJ Head who tweeted out and he was like, yeah, I've got something. Obviously, DJ Head a West Coast.
But he's been tweeting ahead of time saying stuff like, even Top Dog was like, man must have tweeted I see dead people like an hour before, and I was like,
yeah.
And then the thing dropped, bro. Like, I can't lie, like, it's stupid. Remember, we was having a conversation about when you're from the hood, bro. Like, you don't have to be gang affiliated to know man that are ready to mash work. You know them ones. So him turning around saying to Kendrick, like, oh, cool, you're not gang affiliated. It's even better not to be gang affiliated, because I know man them on both sides that would run up on you. You know them ones. It's better to not be involved in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, he's got people on both sides that will run up on Drake. That's why he said that trip to Oakland would be your last trip, bro. You can't go there no more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Right, my man is still posting memes. This guy needs to just shut down his Instagram.
Has he posted? Has Drake posted?
Yeah, he posted another thing.
What
If
did
I got a
What did he
war
post?
things, apparently, unless it's fake.
Hey, yo,
Nah,
get
someone's
might be
saying
fake.
it's. I can't lie. People
Might
were
be
saying
fake.
that it was fake and he didn't do it,
Okay,
bro.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
What?
this man's like,
No.
Wouldn't surprise me.
The jump on the wall tip, bro. He did do that. I actually saw it last night, bro.
Which one?
Did he do it? What did he add? So what did he play? Let us know in
I
the
saw
chat.
God
if
of
that's
War.
the case.
Crazy.
Are you talking about the anime one?
nah, it wasn't an
Crazy.
anime thing. It was the next
Cam,
thing. I
your
think.
mic moving funny again. Maybe turn down the volume.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit 'cause you're
Yeah,
peaking.
jump out
You're
and jump
peaking.
back in or something.
Yeah. Turn down the volume because it's got you peaking. That's all.
Somebody said
go on.
that Drake dropped something on IG, but then someone else said that nah, he didn't.
That
I
is
don't
fake.
know,
Mm.
but I'll be real, yeah. He's already
Go on.
dead, innit?
Yeah, it's done.
He's already
done.
dead, yeah. And you know what I deeped as well when I was going through the bars, because I was trying to dissect everything, yeah. And I think, yeah, that you see when he said that he's got a youth, yeah, 11-year-old youth, I think he's alluding to something more sinister than what people realize, you know. I genuinely
He
do.
ain't got actual youth. It's a youth that is like that he's dealing with like that.
Nah, but not similar.
What you trying to say?
Bro. Because when he dropped the Stockton bar, yeah. And
Maybe he's
we
talking
know
about
that-
11. That's the character from Stranger Things, isn't it? 11.
Nah, but bro, bruv, John Stockton, yeah, has got the assist record, and he's passing to Karl Malone, who's a paedophile, bruv. And he's got a picture with Karl Malone on his thing, and Karl Malone got a 13-year-old pregnant. So this Brer might be alluding to the fact that Drake got some underage thing pregnant 11 years ago. That's where the kid at 11 years is. It's not a real child, bro. I reckon it might be a kid that was a kid that ain't a kid, bro. I think he's playing fucked up games with this brother. That's why when Drake's saying, yo, like find my kid if the kid's out there, bro, it's probably an abortion thing, bro, and it's some young thing that he breeded up, bro. I'm thinking, you know what? Because I know how twisted Kendrick is, because I'm fucked up like that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, bro, because I even told you, man, he was dropping. I told you he was dropping. I said he's gonna drop again because that's how I think. I'm like, once I've got you on the ropes, I'm getting you out of there.
Yeah,
like
crush him immediately, bro. Crush him totally.
You know
that don't surprise me. I just didn't expect this. That's what surprised me. The drop didn't surprise me, but the way I didn't expect a classic. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I expected a classic if it was gonna happen from an immediate response to Drake. So Drake drops, and then there's an immediate response to that. But hey, I'm happy we got it. This is why I said from the jump, hey, do it. Go on, Tux. Go on.
This is the biggest diss track bop since Hit 'Em Up, in my opinion. I was thinking about 100%. It before, like I can't think of a bigger bop or better bop since Hit 'Em Up than this. Like,
the vocals sound hard over the Hit 'Em Up beat as well. Someone put it on Twitter.
I've seen that. It was perfect.
I've seen that too.
Well,
I've seen that.
Hard, but this is the biggest and the best only because as well, if you put into perspective, at that time, like at that death row time, these men were dominating hip hop. These men ain't got no one other than Kendrick, bro. Like, at the moment, they don't have no one else other than Kendrick right now. There's no one on the West Coast right now. Remember, they were mad dominant then, bro. There's no one. He's the one that's really keeping the shit alive, really.
Yeah.
When you look at it, so the fact that he's managed to unite the whole fucking coast, and shit on Drake, this shit is huge, blood. You know what I'm saying? I know them man were hitting switches outside yesterday, and them man were outside, bro, and them man had the dickies and the chucks, and they
know what he's done, Rants? Yeah, he shifted the whole like momentum so that even the Drake stands got to bop their head to this shit.
But that's the thing, everywhere. Like, bro, even Drake
shoot a video, take it all the way, bro. This could go number one in the chart, yo. Shoot a video.
It will go number one. It will go number one.
Shoot a video.
Yeah.
He needs to shoot a video, 100%. Like a video.
He will shoot a video out in the hood with all the gangsters, all
everyone.
of them. I know it's coming.
The Bloods and the Crips.
Bro, man are calling a ceasefire, to hit the video shoot. That's what's happening. That's what you're gonna see, bro. And then that's the biggest dub, in hip hop history. You can't come back from that because you can't pen a track saying I'm not a pedophile.
This was so cold, I've seen the Drake stands change their narrative since this came out.
That's what I said, bro.
That's how I know it.
You know,
because I've seen half of them go. I've seen half of the Drake fans go, "Yo, it's done." Like
they have no choice, bro.
And I've seen the other half say, yo, Drake shouldn't respond. Like, there's nothing
You
that
can't
you can really
deny
say back to
greatness,
it.
fam.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
done.
deny the greatness.
They trying though. You know what I'm saying? Some of them
They
are trying.
can't, bro. It's
But
impossible.
even that's how you know. Like I said, even academics went. Yeah.
There you
got
go.
one. Even Ak was
The
like, yeah, you
biggest
got
dick
shoot.
rider, bro.
But
Even
he's
Ak's
woke
like,
up. He's woke up today and tried to change the narrative though, because he's saying, because Kendrick said what he said. If you reply to him, you're giving credence to it, so he shouldn't even really respond. And I'm like, he's trying to give him an out. He's giving him an
he
out.
gave himself an out, bro. Because if you listen to his track, man said he's going on holiday because he knows he's got nothing else. You need to understand, bro. I've been reading between the lines and all of these things. Yeah, the reason why Drake has never approached him, directly is because he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough, bro, and he's already making stuff up anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's out of ammo, bro. Like Kendrick already told us, I know your angle. You've put money in the street. You've lost money because nothing's come back. Like, brother, it's checkmate. And now I know that you're weak. I'm gonna keep dropping bombs on you. The guy said headshots all year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. He's gonna keep sending for him, bro. Like, even if he doesn't reply, he's gonna keep bombing on him, bro. And the thing is, when you look at the numbers, he's outdoing Drake on the numbers as well. So like, it's like Drake's lost, bro.
I love that that's the case, because that's what Drake stands rely on, innit? So it's like, y'all can't even.
That's what I've been saying too.
Gone.
Bro, that track that Drake dropped, the last one, that got zapped off all the energy, bro. Because when he dropped that, when Kendrick dropped the thing 30 minutes later, bro, no one cared about that other shit. I did not even take that in, bro. It weren't hitting that all.
Yeah, he cut the legs from it like straight away. He didn't
Bro,
any
it
time
was
to
not
get
hitting,
around.
even though it had to be all of that. Nothing was hitting, bro.
Because you know what he did?
How does that work?
You know what it is? He headshotted the pilot before he took it off the ground. That's what happened. The pilot was in the aeroplane and was about to take off, and he headshotted the pilot before.
That's how you do it, though. That's how you got to do it, man.
Yeah, 100%. But that's how you do it. It's this one, man. Like I say, man, them hit records do not miss. If you get one of them, you are onto something. I just didn't, like I said, it just caught me off guard. The fact that take out the diss inside of it, it's a cold tune. Like, it's just a bop anyway. That's a hit record regardless.
It is, but it's like for everything it represents, bro. Like,
as well, isn't it?
Just for the whole culture, for the whole coast.
That's better.
It's massive.
I think still the same, yo.
The rest of the bro, like what that song actually means, Like, because for me, I've been saying to people like, this is Kendrick fighting to protect the culture of hip hop that was hijacked by a fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them ones where this is bigger than just Drake versus Kendrick. This is the culture versus this fucking imposter, bro. That's why I called him a colonizer. So to me, that was cool. So when I look at
to happen, bro, this is
a victory. This is a victory for hip hop, bro. And this is why the man spoke about the elimination of Drake, because it's what he stands for. More than this is more than just him. It's what these execs have been planting people like him, with ghostwriters. Do you know what I'm saying? That don't write their own shit, to come in and doing the fake gangster shit. And then he's probably a flipping CI as well. He's probably working with the feds like Diddy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where the reason why these men are prected and they can do what they want is because them man.
In the end, like in the outro where he's doing a sing along, you can clearly hear in his cadence he's taking a piss, and he's just saying to man like, this whole making a hit thing ain't difficult, innit? Like, I'd rather put out shit with substance, but this isn't hard. Like, this is your superpower. It's not hard. I'm going to take the piss out of you with what your strength is. Like, it's just he's too good.
He's too good. He's an artist, bro. He's too good.
It's
like when Nas. It's like when Nas, they say like, oh, he picks shit beats and that, but he don't need good beats, bro, because he's so lyrically sick.
Yeah, but that's for the purists, though.
Yeah, but Kendrick can do everything though. He just proved it now. That's why
he's the most versatile. It's nasty.
Exactly. He just proved it,
The thing is, every single track has been completely different in the way it feels, in the way he's rapped, the way he's delivered it.
I remember he even said in this one, he was like, "Oh, he don't give a fuck about the industry or whatever it was." He's just him.
I've been here like 12
he's
years.
Just him.
Let me tell y'all like some secrets. Like I've been here 12 years. Let me tell y'all some
he's
secrets.
the GOAT, bro. He has to.
Bro, he's got his money. He's got a tribal fan base. He's got his family. He doesn't care, bro. Like even if he left the label, he could put out music independently and make his own money, just like Kanye's doing. So he doesn't need the industry in it, and he knows that, bro. So he's kind of like fuck these guys, innit? I don't
like Eddie. Eddie, hop on, man.
Yeah.
Eddie, I don't even know if you're. I don't know if you're back on the West Coast, but I know it's bumping. I don't know if you're still in the motherland or you're back, but I know you've enjoyed these tracks.
Let me hear you say OVO, OVO, OVO.
Yo, it is.
I mean, playing that heavy rotation whole day.
I think this track is like it's a direct response to Drake, because Drake said on Family Matters that Kendrick raps like an activist, and he's trying to rap like he's trying to, like, you know, free the slaves and stuff like that. Like, this is a direct response, because he said, like, this is me making a diss track in your own game. You make hits for the club. You make songs that people like and, you know, dance to and stuff like that. I've just done the same thing, and it's getting more views than you. So it's over. It's over. I don't think Drake can come back from this, man. It's seriously over.
He's not going to respond.
He can't come back.
He won't respond, bro. And the beautiful thing about the whole situation is that he's just going to keep bombing.
Yeah, nothing will hit.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna keep shooting for Drake, because it's one of them ones where, like I always said, when man were talking about beats and all these other things, listen, the way to win a rap battle, is to absolutely get people, just assassinate someone's character, bro. That's how you win. As soon as you start creating doubt amongst the public, because even Drake's losing online, the court of public opinion, he's losing that too.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
People are digging up all these old videos of him with all these young girls, and people are doing threads of all this predatory shit that he's doing. So, bro, it's like he's losing the music battle, and he's losing in life as well now. That battle he's losing.
And that's what I don't like in regards to the other diss tracks, when people make out like there's not different ways to go about it. That's what it is. It doesn't have to be one way. Everyone has their preferences in terms of what you like from a diss track perspective. But if it's cold, it's cold. If it's great, whatever it is, it's great.
The funny thing is, though, like, he skinned the cat in every way you can skin the cat now, though. Like, that's the problem, innit? Like,
he just eloquently displayed how sick he is as an artist.
Yeah. He did, and he will carry, man. And he told man, yo, tell the pop star come outside. So he said, yeah, let's go. That's something that's been slept.
But you know what's jokes though? Remember how Drake was like, drop. He's begging him to drop, and then Kendrick was like, okay, 10 of them.
This is what I was saying. I was telling Flawless this earlier. Kendrick dropped Mr. Morale probably like 2 years ago. Before that, he dropped Damn.
That was hard as well.
Like 2016 or 2017, so he barely drops music like that. But one diss track from these guys, Cole and Drake, where they said, you know, big three, fuck that, it's the big B. It's just Kendrick's just been on a madness since, bro. Like, he's just been on a madness. It's almost like he's been waiting for this. He really was waiting. But did you
peep the bar that he said about Cole as well, innit?
What did he say?
When he said that Drake done him dirty, bro.
Yeah.
Dirty. And the thing is, bare people didn't realize, but if you listen, to first person shooter, Kendrick was supposed to be on it. Yeah. But he wasn't supposed to be on it. Drake told Cole that Kendrick was gonna be on it. That's why he done the tune, bro. And that's why when you listen to Cole's verse, he's talking about Kendrick in it, because he thinks Kendrick's gonna be on the tune. So he lied to fucking Cole to get Cole to do the tune. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously Kendrick just said to Cole, yo, my G, sit this one out, innit? We're cool. I'm going to slap this guy, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened, bro. It's like you can see Kendrick and Cole are cool. That's why he apologized. Man, we're laughing, but they're not laughing now.
Yeah. It makes sense now, innit?
We're not laughing now. Hey, Kendrick was right when he said, the big three, it's just big me. It's like, yeah.
Nah, you right, innit?
you right. Yeah.
You
was right, man. Like, you was
big.
It is like at this point, because I even though I thought Kendrick would win, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. Because like Sheik mentioned in regards to him that the frequency though, because he doesn't drop frequently. I didn't expect
but I expected him to annihilate Drake, and he did.
Yeah. I expected him to annihilate. Now that he's here, I expect
the only thing I didn't expect was this banger that was like a back-to-back sort of like what Drake done with back-to-back. I didn't expect that, but
man.
He's outdone back to back. Like, he's gone way past that.
And back to back is a banger, but this is one of them that is good. It's like, yo, what can you do?
And what would you say about? Because I think this is potentially because the best one was Story of Adidon, innit? Pusha T. So is this one better than Story of Adidon? It might very well be. You know,
I think people are only saying that's the best one because of the tea they got with the youth, blood. That's it.
I think.
What do you mean? What, you didn't rate Story of Adidon? That was,
of course.
If you take away the tea, there's not much to it.
Listen, Push is one of my favorite MCs.
That was the best one.
If you take the baby reveal
what was the best
out,
one?
Yeah, it wasn't better than this.
No. I would say to me, I look at it in regards to different. Because story of Adidon, that ties into what I was talking about.
It's very similar because remember
story of Adidon supposed to be it's bar heavy, but it's like, I'm going to talk to you. That's more in the.
It's more like the counseling thing. Like
it's more the Meet the Grahams thing.
Meet the Grahams. It's more of a counseling session. He's talking to it.
Yeah,
that's a better comparison. And not only did he not, it's one thing having the tea, but then you have to be able to use the angle. Like in actual battle rap, it's all well and good having a great angle. Like in theory, can you execute it? What Pusha T did was execute it exceptionally. Like since you spoke about my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. That's a cold setup.
Sophie, no,
everybody gets
your baby
tick,
mother.
That man is 666.
Like
yeah,
story
man.
of Adidon for this lane.
But remember, he destroyed the whole. He revealed his son to the whole world that no one knew about.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why. But that's the only reason why people are saying it's the greatest one ever. Yeah, because of the child reveal. If you take the child reveal out of the bars, it's still a good diss track. Yeah,
and he messed up his Adidas roller, innit?
But it's the same thing though, because people didn't know about the Ute. So the point is, the Ute reveal is what the impact was. That's what the bomb was. And that was the nuke.
Yeah, and it's the manner, like I said, it's the manner in which he did it. Because the same way we spoke about Kendrick cutting off the legs from Drake's last diss track, that's what he did with that rollout as well. The story of Adidon for the lane, it said like Meet the Grahams is fire. Because like I said, in regards 100%. To having an angle is one thing. Can you execute it? And he executed. Not all is only lyrical. It's easy to digest. Like Kendrick did.
But I'm going mad.
Yeah, but that's because that's because Push is evil, bro. That's why. You know them ones. And also,
that's my guy.
What man need to realize also, why this Kendrick thing is different to anything we've had before is because the way he's set Drake up from the very beginning, and the thing is, all of these men were in on it. Don't get it twisted, because you see Metro and the fact that Ross had the tune and was playing it at the beach party and all these things. I seen something with one of the brothers from TDE saying, "Yo, Kendrick said to man, yo, Drake is too predictable. Like he predicted every move that he was gonna make before he made it, and he staged everything, and he had everything planned out. Like even from when the tune dropped with Metro, bro, because bro, it's coming up to the summertime, and then he dropped this banger in the summertime, bro. Like the surgical summer, bro. He planned the whole thing.
It's cold.
Like he planned to drop around the same time, even the 616 thing and all of these things, bro. He planned all of this, bro. Why do you think he chose to respond to Drake when he did, bro? He's had this planned for ages, bro. Like that's what people don't understand. This is a surgical. That's why I said this is like How to Get Away with Murder, bro. That's what he's doing.
He snuffed him out. Yeah, you took it to the point where I'm not really interested in what Drake has to say
anymore.
He's probably gonna come back on the track, but I'm not really interested in hearing it right this second. You get me? Like
it already happened with his last one.
You know why I want Drake to drop? Just so Kendrick drops, even empty the vote. That's
but Kendrick's gonna drop regardless, bro.
Yeah, I know it is, but it's also what
he's gonna drop regardless.
No, but what I'm saying is the reason why I wanted this to go further from the start is because it's going, whether he was going to drop or not. Hey, that hatred can fuel you. That dislike from someone can fuel you. That challenge. Kendrick's at the point where he's certified. Nobody doubts him in regards to his lyrical ability, him as an artist. This is the first time in many, many years where there's been some doubt. Before he dropped it was, you've never been in battle. Can you respond? Can you, like Drake, like Sheik mentioned it, Drake was telling him to respond. That was the whole narrative, whether it's right or wrong.
He was begging him.
Different conversation, begging him to
man said, I'm going to resurrect Tupac to get you to come outside.
And
then Kendrick said, don't disrespect the West Side, man.
And this is what I'm talking. So the reason why I want Drake to, because it's then like, all right, go, keep going, because you got more tracks anyway. If you got
Drake, abort mission, fam.
No, don't. If you
already aborted the mission, he's gone, bro.
Let's say Kendrick has 10 more tunes. Yo, I want 15, 20. Yo, let's see how far this will go. I'm fully on it. I will keep encouraging him to fight. Yo, keep getting beat up. I'm with
it. Flawless was Drake. Dead blood.
Yo, fam, it is what it is. Don't die for the entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
To die, bro.
Yo, fam, like, that's just, that's me. Because you know why? If they would have stopped at the start, we don't get this now. They would have stopped after track 1, then we don't get this now. What's this, 4 or 5 tracks in now, is it? How many tracks? You had 4 or 5. Is it 5? Is it 10 in total between the two of them or something crazy like that?
If we're including of the verse that he gave them on the Metro tune, because that's not a diss track, it's a verse, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a verse, but
You know them
it's not his song. Yeah.
So
like
we
the
say
first
what?
diss track was Euphoria, like that was the first diss track. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
that tune's hard as well,
he
man.
was just pissing around. He was just saying, "Listen, brother, I'm ready to touch a button, bro. Like we can go machine for machine, bro." And he's getting swept right now. He ain't won a single round.
Yeah, he ain't run nothing.
Yeah,
he ain't run nothing.
It is great, yo, but yo,
And like that, still charting right now throughout all this bullshit.
Is beautiful. Hey,
it's the fact that man said, "Yo, let's just keep it lyrical, innit?" Like, man gave you the option on his first tune on Euphoria. He said, "Let's just keep it lyrical," and you still opted to go this dickhead route, and now you're paying for it, innit?
100%.
But the thing is, he knew that his ego wasn't going to allow him
to do foolish stuff.
He knew his ego wasn't going to allow him to squash it. He knew that he wasn't going to take the olive branch.
Yo, this guy a dick. Don't do that. I've watched you encourage people to do foolish
dick,
you know what I'm saying? He has this guy's encouraged people in the ends, whether we've been in battle rap, like, oh yeah, go and do such and such, knowing that the outcome is going to be bad, and that person's took it on board. So like,
Kendrick is G, bro.
If you say that, oh, you matured now.
I'm matured, innit?
Yeah, you matured now. All right.
Sure. Remember, this guy just dropped consecutively. No memes or nothing, bro. Just bang, 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 bang.
Yo, he got to rap it, yo, because he felt like, you want to challenge me? All right, best. Like, we all knew Kendrick could fight because we all knew he was lyrical, but we wanted to see it. And now
I'm happy you come outside for this, though, man, because I needed new music from that motherfucker for time.
Yes.
You have to also.
And now he's got the banger of the year.
Also, like, yes. Exactly, yeah. You also have to just applaud the simple chess move with the fact that he knew which angle Drake was going to take. So he said, if you're going to take the family angle towards me, I bet I'll drop a song like 20 minutes after you drop a song where you dropped your song titled Family Matters. I've just dissected your whole family like 20 minutes later. Not only have I just dissected your whole family, but I've also shifted the attention from your diss track straight to mine. So even though yours just dropped, ain't nobody listening to yours. They're already starting to listen to mine. So all that attention's already been gone away. And I think that's where he's winning in this rap beef. One is just how quick he drops. It's like he drops. Because
he's got the mole in it.
This is another.
I think the mole, is very close to Drake, bro. Like very close.
But he keeps proving that he's got a mole because Drake's stands are so dumb. Yeah, they started coming out with this theory that Drake planted the mole.
Drake baited him. Yeah, Drake
that makes sense, bro. What? To plant the pedo and that.
When I tell you, these men are the dumbest people. They're the dumbest people on planet Earth, bro. If Drake really, set him up, and planted the mole himself, he would have shown evidence, of him planting the mole, and he would have been able to stop Kendrick's rollout, bro. Drake has been 3 steps behind Kendrick this whole time, innit? So these men are just coping, bro, and it's so embarrassing. The guy is getting his head bust. I'm seeing man say, I'm seeing man say all sorts of rubbish like, oh no, like this was a planned beef and it's not real. You're saying that because your guy's getting molly-whopped, bruv. That's what's
when man saying you're a pedo in that, bruv, it can't not be real. You know
that's what I'm trying to say.
Fabricate that.
Have you guys seen like RDC World skit that he made about this whole Drake Kendrick thing? That shit's hilarious. It's the same thing. Like it's Chubbs and Drake all like in the studio after dropping Family Matters, and then all of a sudden one of them finds out that Kendrick has dropped the Meet the Grams, and then they're basically portraying how there's moles, and he doesn't know who the mole is. Like it could be anyone. It could literally be anyone, and he's sitting there asking everyone, "Yo, like, who's the mole?"
I think it's someone very close, you know.
No, but Kendrick said there's multiple. He said, "I've got multiple people that are informing on you, and I've got a couple people that are really close to you." But the thing is, if you listen, he keeps dropping little Easter eggs, to let man know that there's moles. Because even when you look at the fact that he wrote this latest one the same day that he put it out, it's like, brother, he knew. No, even if you go back and you look at 616, he dropped that in the morning as a warning because he knew Drake was dropping in the evening. How did he know that? Because he's got someone in there. And then he addressed that tune, because he'd already heard it, bro. That's why he said beforehand, bro, he basically said, I've heard the tune. You don't want to do that. But if you do want to do that, you get me. If man them want to see you bleed, we can do this. Do you know what I'm saying? But that was the warning. That was saying, I know that you're dropping tonight. Think about it. That's what that was. It was like, think about it. That's what that was. And then after that as well, these men are saying, "Oh yeah, he planted the mole and all that." Yeah, all right then. So why didn't they tell him about the arse whooping he was just about to receive?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he didn't it's people just coping and just reaching. Before we continue, though, over 440 people watching. I don't know how many likes are on, but it's not enough. Check 1 2 1 2. Let's run up the likes, people. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik's channel, Rance's channel as well. Both links are in the title. I will get to the super chats as well, people. You lot be cracking me up in the chat as well. Alam, you telling me, fam? Thoughts on what's going on, man? Thoughts?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, yo, just to continue with what was just said, he said there's 20 people in your camp and one is right beside you. 20 plus 1 is what? 21. And then learn a history lesson.
I would love if it's 21 Savage, because then he'd be doing it for.
It probably is, bro.
Doing it for London, bro. You know them ones. Get this pussy all out of here. I hear it.
That guy, so it probably isn't.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like he's absolutely killed him, bro. And this latest thing, is the most disrespectful. It's the maddest thing. It's the maddest thing I've ever heard, bro. I'll be real. Between this year and the one before, bro, where he said, he told man's mum to sit down and said, yo, bro, your son needs to die, Sandra. Bro. Do you know how crazy that is?
Hello, Sandra.
Man said, I think he should die, bruv. Like, this is what I'm saying. This ain't no rat beef. This is, I hate this guy, bro. He needs to kill himself. That's what he basically said. And then in the next thing, the brother managed to make a flipping West Coast anthem about ridiculing a bunch of pedophiles. Do you know how crazy that is?
It's mad.
And it's crazy. And when you listen, the fact that you need to understand how creative this guy is, because Drake was saying, yo, you ain't got no mob ties, you ain't about this, that, and the other. He gets YG's producer, and then he's hitting a bit of the YG flow, then the E40 flow. If you know,
E40.
If you know, West Coast hip hop, and when you notice, the way he switches the flows, do you know what I mean? And like, bro, it's crazy. My man's paying homage to. Do you know what I mean? His people,
West Coast
absolutely. Even the slang, bro. He pays homage to his people whilst decimating Drake. Whilst basically now he's banned from fucking Atlanta and he's banned from the whole West Coast. He's fucked. Like, what's he gonna do, bro? How can you, bruv? Like, that's fucking with man's money.
On the West Coast, man.
That's fucking with man's money, because if you can't go ATL, and you can't go to the West Coast, bro. Like, bro, that's where the money's at.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it does, like what he does after this. To see, hey, big up to Granite Jacker though for the super chat. My done says,
doesn't matter what he does.
Guys, 5 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Yeah, that was cold the way, and he meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? The way he said
he's having fun with it. He's having fun. Of course, there's gonna be fun. He's having a blast in the studio coming up with this shit.
He is, yo. And shout out to Parks, Joe Budden's studio engineer, because he was like, I feel sorry for the studio engineer. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? That's studio engineer.
Sleeping there, bro, and just ordering
ordering fast food. Big up to Odieko for a second super chat. Appreciate it. He says, man, I don't know why they keep messing with the West Coast dudes. The West Coast has many diss track classics. Because people feel, you know what?
It's at least 3 of the top 5 is West Coast, because you gotta give Pac and you gotta give Cube. So and Kendrick's definitely got one now after Kendrick's dropping a whole EP for us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's the thing.
He needs to put it all together, bro, and just give man a fuck Drake EP, bro. Just like Metro and them, man. He needs to put it all together and release it as one project at the end. That would be the
I'll go on my way to buy that.
Put that shit on vinyl.
I think he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that.
He needs to.
Now, if he does that, I'll literally go out my way to buy it, because I'm all for that as well. And the reason why he's trying people, Drake, because you start feeling yourself and you feel like you're invincible. But you thought you would have learned from the Pusha T thing.
Has anyone dropped a whole mix? Like, actually,
did it.
The game done it. G-Unit done it, innit?
Yeah. 50 and them man did it.
Yeah, the game done G-Unit.
Yeah. Like them two have done it. Yeah.
Them man are weird. I can't lie. 50's pissing me off, throughout this beef.
Why?
50's my guy.
He's siding with Drake. He's siding with Drake.
Bro. He's siding with Drake, and it doesn't make sense. It's almost like he's compromised in some way. When I saw the G-Unit chain on Drake, he's wearing the G-Unit chain in the video. And I'm seeing 50 posting Drake, trying to talk him up like Drake's not shit, bro. Like, it's not making sense to me. And the thing is, it's like, considering 50, came up with Dre and M, yeah, for him to be siding with Drake, yeah, and not Kendrick is
no, but
weird.
I swear he's posting about Kendrick as well. Though.
Nah, not the same, bro. Not the same, bro.
He posted yesterday.
Bro, I follow 50. Yeah. I follow 50, yeah, and the way he's talking up Drake is either one or two things. Either behind the scenes, yeah, 50's talking to Kendrick and he's stitching Drake up, which I wouldn't be surprised if 50's a goon like that anyway. Or he's compromised in some way because it's not making sense, innit? I know we don't fuck with the game.
Kendrick is Dre's prodigy, innit? So
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, 50 since the game thing, my man might be looking at. Yeah, but he might, since the game thing, he might be looking at it saying, you know what I'm saying, like fuck them, man, because of game and that. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's one of them ones where I'm not sure if it's the game thing or he's playing 4D chess.
I think it could be that. It could be.
I'm saying it's the Rick Ross.
I was gonna say, I think it's because Russ over the other side. That's what it is. If Russ,
but then this is the first L that 50 is really gonna take publicly, a real hard L because he's already lost.
Yeah, it's a wrap. That's what I was thinking. When I seen him siding with Drake, I was like, it's because Russ is in the other side. Because I think if you flip it and Drake's cool with Russ, he'd side with Kendrick on it. That's why I think it is. Could he be playing 4D chess? That is also potential as well. But also,
50 can't do like one.
He a troll, man.
He knows
how to stir up waters to catch fish. So whether he sided with Drake or he sided with Kendrick, it's like people gonna talk about him same way with the Chris Brown and Quavo thing. He mentioned that. Obviously, he didn't side with anyone more than the other, but he gonna mention it and that type of thing. But hey, I'm all for it, man. Like I said, the more people getting involved, the better, and strays, etc., etc. I'm all for all of that. But the diss track is, it's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I was all night,
it's ridiculous,
all today. It's like again. I'll say it
bro,
again.
You know what it is, yeah.
Like this record, go on, fam.
You know what it is, yeah. Like the reason why I think that this is the most crazy diss record that man's heard, yeah, is because, brother. The way everything from the artwork here to the fact we know that he wrote it within a 12-hour period. We know that. Do you know what I mean? We know for a fact. Yeah, but we know that he wrote that in a day. Do you know what I mean? With these other man, like with the takeover and Ether, these were 3 months apart. We know that Kendrick wrote this year literally in less than 24 hours and had it up. And then
it just shows,
on top of that, you have to understand that the wordplay, the flow, the switches of the flows, the beat, all these things. This is an anthem. In 20 years, they'll still be playing this. In 50 years, they'll still be playing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, bro, what it means to the culture, bro. Like, we've heard loads of rap beefs before, and usually they're very direct, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Back in the day, it used to be threats of violence and that. It was real gangster shit back in the day. It wasn't like
these men are different. These men are about a different way.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of the time, it wasn't industry shit, bro. Sometimes these men were like, bro, do you know what I mean? Man were getting shot during these beefs, bro. Like Ja Rule 50 beef, all these man, like gunshots were actually going off, bro. Like it was real street shit. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way that Kendrick's pen works, and he done it in such a light-hearted way. The Brer picked the most light-hearted jiggy beat, to be so disrespectful. He didn't even sound angry. That's what was crazy. And he was just ripping man to shreds. It's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Everything. That's what I like the most about it, that this track has everything. From the chorus, from the catchy flows. Then if you look at it, there's flows, there's like more complex flows, cadences, there's actual heavy hitting bars in there, there's disrespectful bars in there, there's funny bars in there. That's why I'm calling it already.
Every single box.
He's the people's champ, man. Because like what you're saying, bruv, he's carrying the whole West Coast. He's got all of them on his side, innit? So he's the people's champ. Drake's never done no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He can't, because they don't rate him.
He told him
like
come outside of it. That's the craziest shit about it. Like he told me.
Yeah, but he also told him, that bro, I got at least 10 more in the cut. So if you don't come out, I'm gonna keep bombing on you anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, he'll make another 10 today, like on top of that. Like,
but
when you're good at what you do, you could just do it effortless, bro.
But what you gotta realize is, he's planned this and he already had it mapped out. This was a filler. This wasn't part of the plan. This was just a response to what he done.
Episodes.
The same with the 616 was another one that wasn't pre-written. This was cool. I know what your move is. I'm just warning you, that if you do this, it's getting peak. So that wasn't, again, these two things were not part of the overall thing. He's just adding little things in so he can keep going.
Man, just adding. Oh yeah, he's one of them.
Improvising. This is improvising on the fly. Like the way he held the note on A minor, the same way Drake held the note for Dave Freeze, like that's letting you know, like it's not like somebody texted me Family Matters and I had this a couple of days ago. No. I heard this shit and I got to writing immediately, and I'm gonna do some of the same stuff you did, and I'm gonna drop your, like it's layers of evidence that it happened the same day. And like you just have to be a different kind of sicko to hear that beat, to have your shoulders move, and then be like, you know what, we're calling him a pedophile colonizer. That's what this beat says to me.
And again, the crazy part is like the way he did it as well. Because like I was talking about, it's all well and good having an angle. It's the way, like, man's give us a history lesson. Yeah. Or he's giving us a history lesson in a way that is digestible, but it's digestible to hear, but it's still complex when you actually listen to it and break it down.
Very complex, bro.
It's not ABC 1, 2, 3. But he's done it all in a catchy fashion, which is so tough to mix all those together and blend it.
And but that's it. He made it catchy, and he kept it lyrical at the same time. So he didn't really change his style, because he's always got that.
He's always been
that style where it's like when you're listening to Kendrick, the more you listen to it, the better it gets every time, because he's that kind of rapper. Like you always miss things. Like I've listened to it loads of times, and even though I've dissected most of it, I know there's still certain things that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like raw. And then he's done that whilst with the humor as well.
Yeah, like the mind, like the
Cell Block 1 and that. Man said, man, go Cell Block 1, bro. They'll kill you because you're a nonce, bruv. Like crazy. When you see some of the bars that he drops in there, it's like it's crazy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No,
certified lover boy, certified pedophile. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
that's insane, bro.
I don't know if this part of it is calculated, right? But one of the criticisms about Drake is that, like, we want to hear you rap, we want to hear you rap of substance, but he keeps catering to a certain audience, right?
Because he can't, bro.
He can't do it, bro.
Right. But then the defense from his side would always be that, you know, we want to cater to a certain audience. And in a way, Kendrick is kind of showing you, like, you can make a banger that still has layers to it. And I'm showing you the evidence. For those of you who think this is impossible, let me show you it is.
Yeah. And that's 100%. What it is. Yeah, because people have the misconception that this track, that not even this record, that to make a hit record, it has to be simple. Like you can't. Of course, it can be complex. Of course, you can still be lyrical. He's still rhyming multi-syllables throughout the track. Like,
you don't have to make Tusi slide. You can do this.
Yeah, but bro. Yeah, but the problem is, it's the TikTok generation and all the bots that he's got online, and the fact that they control the algorithm, because even though Drake's got more followers than Kendrick's outnumbering him, online in every department. So you know that it's bare bots and fake numbers. And then on top of that, like you need to understand that, like I said, this is a cultural battle. Because you need to understand that Drake has lost every single rap battle he's been in, apart from the Meek Mill one. Apart from Meek, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Joe Budden literally cooked him to the point where he just stopped responding. Do you know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with Common. He just stopped responding, because he can do that with guys that he knows he can't beat lyrically. So he can just do the numbers thing and say, you know what? I'm bigger than you, so I don't need to respond to you. And he's been doing that. But the problem is now he's rapping with someone that's on his level. And he bullied Meek because he knew where Meek was. Obviously, he knows Nicki, so he knew Meek was busy. So he hit him with a back-to-back, and he won him because he beat him, Meek, with the court of public opinion. And also, he beat him by making a club tune. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. You can't do that with Kendrick.
With the devil, man.
You mentioned there rants about like the TikTok generation. That's the thing is, this tune, not even on TikTok. I know it's going off on TikTok.
Bro, what do you mean?
I
know
it's.
You know what it is?
Kendrick made this for TikTok, bro, because you can tell he made it with a dance in mind. That's why I know a video's coming. It has to come.
I really hope that the video drops. I'm for it.
The end of the song is what it is, though. Like the end of the song will go past the beef, right?
Yeah.
The are you my friend? Are you locked in this step with me? That part is going beyond the beef. That's the part that's gonna go crazy.
But even that's a pedophile reference. Man's talking about grooming things.
Ho.
It's crazy. Hey, big up to my guy.
Man
Eli,
said, "Are you my friend? Are you locked in?"
Eli, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to my guy Eli. If you want the link, let me know. I'll send it over to you. He says,
Big
we
up
got to
to
start
Eli,
calling him Kendrick, the tactician. Big up for the super chat, Eli,
Yeah,
as well.
bro.
Nah,
Big
he's
up
the
to
devil,
Nervous
bro.
for the super chat. He says, they played Drake's Family Matters at a party in LA and they booed it.
I seen that. They booed it.
And
Yeah.
they played Kendrick's thing and
Bro.
it went off. Drake in the
Yeah,
mud
he's
right now.
losing a lot of credibility on the streets,
Big
bro.
up to
He is,
yeah,
definitely.
big up to TP Project for this super chat. He says, Schoolboy Q tweeted Soundsy service. Drake's done. Also, Metro's beat was crazy. Metro's beat was crazy. I agree with that. Big up to
Drizzy beat.
yeah. Big up to Drizzy. Speaking of Drizzy, speak up to Drizzy. That's good to see you in the chat, my guy. Says, when Surviving Drake documentary dropping about that damn time someone exposed Drake's. Let me hear you say OVO. That's fire as well. That chant. Big up to Crypto. Says Lover Boys. Man said, Romeo pimped human traffickers who usually operate by trying to make. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. But big up to you, man. And big up to Bav as well, who says, big up Ransom Flawless, rap game different still. Hey, I'm all for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. Big up to everyone for all the super chats still. And big up to my guy.
What happened to Tox, man?
If you want the link, let me know. You had to move to work. That's why Tox dropped off. He says, I think Drake is chilling right now, laughing. I can't lie. I'm putting my stocks into him dropping something.
He ain't chilling.
I hope so. I hope in regards to the last part, I want him to drop. I want him to respond. 100%.
What is he gonna say though?
Yeah, what is he gonna say though? I'm surprised to see what angle he takes.
You know why I don't care? Because I have no horse in the race. I just want him to drop just to
But he ain't dropping nothing.
He's corny, bro. He's gonna say some corny shit.
Listen, but this is what I mean. Like, what people is out of hope. He's not dropping nothing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not dropping shit, bro. The reason why he's not dropping nothing is because silence is his best friend right now. The brother is calling you and your crew pedophiles, and he's saying, I've got evidence of this, and I've got more things in the cut, bro. And he's being laughed at all over the internet, bro. Like, the thing is, the internet, the place that he usually dominates, the reason why he beat Meek is because he was able to smother him, and the court of public opinion decided he won even before Meek responded. He's losing the internet battle, and this is his domain. He's losing at his own game. He cannot recover from this. It's impossible. He can still make music. Do you know what I'm saying? But he can't respond to Kendrick. The only way he can get on with his life is if he doesn't acknowledge this, and he lets it die down for a few months, and then maybe his dick riders will, and if he drops fucking randomly, his dick riders will still listen to it. But his reputation is fucking tarnished, bro.
Yeah. Like, Like, this is it's like on his overall, because we've seen him get damaged, but not like this, because he lost to Pusha T, but then because he didn't respond, it was only the one track. And I believe Pusha T would have carried on as well, because
Pusha T probably had more
stuff. So the reason why is because it's like, who knows what else is? I want to know what else Kendrick has. That's why.
This ain't never happened before. Like, I'm not this level of like disrespect, man, calling man pedos and that. That's never happened.
You know what it is? Out of
as well. Go on.
For me, out of all these songs, like if I were to take one song out of them to be like the best one, I'd honestly say it's Meet the Grams. I think that specific record set the tone, and I think it put the nail in the coffin for me, to be honest, for this whole rap beat. Because once that came
you
out,
already won by that point.
Yeah, one, it was the timing of when that track came out, and two, also just, the element of that song, like how sinister it sounds, the beat and everything, and also just the things that he was saying. Like, he absolutely just murdered him. Absolutely murdered him after that song. So, yeah, man. And now it's just kind of like
it was so eerie. It was so figgy. Like, it made me want to turn it off, bro. Like, I couldn't. It was like
it was. Like I say, people were dubbing it. Yeah, it was very haunted because people was dubbing it, putting it over, like militant, well, not even militant stuff, but just like, like film scenes and stuff like that.
I don't know if you might remember, there's a tune, Immortal Technique, Dance with the Devil. And that tune was
I think I know what tune you're talking about. Hey, G, when I run this back, I'll shout you, G. When I run this back, I'll shout you.
Reminded me of that bit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, like, there's so much to talk about, so much to like dissect. Like I say, the minor bar is so crazy because it's such a serious subject, but the way he put it in, like, not only is it like a punch, like as in a bar, it's the humor part that he's added to as that is genius.
But that's what I mean. Like that, this had it had the Slim Shady element about it. When I was listening to it, I was like, I could imagine Eminem doing something sadistic like this, because it was unhinged. Like, it was so blasé, bro. Like, and Eminem's the only other rapper that I know that could speak about something so fucking sinister, in the most light-hearted way, to the point where it's like man's doing nursery rhymes and talking about pedophiles. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Like Eminem will be rapping like that and be talking about killing his mum, bro. Like this is what he does, isn't it? And when I was listening to that, I was like, yo, like Kendrick's a mad youth, you know. He's actually a mad youth. And Drake, if you look at the end of his last thing, man was talking about dead. He thought that was the red button. That was all of his tea that he spilled, you know, and then it got hijacked. He even filmed the whole video for it. Like he put time in.
He did it
only for it to get you shot, bro, the same night.
He really thought he was onto something, innit?
Bruv, he thought he did something, bro, and the same night he got bodied. So the Meet the Grahams thing killed him, yeah. And then this thing here, he spun the block. Do you know what I'm saying? And pissed on the body, bro, and then set it on fire.
He got too gassed. He got too carried away from the back-to-back when he had the beef with Meat Mill. He thought he could do the same thing with a lyrical mastermind, bruv. You can't.
He's dancing on his grave, man. He said, "I see dead people," and then he drops a dance too. He dancing on his grave, man. Like that's just what he doing. Like I said,
remember Drake finished the thing with dead, and then he said, "I see dead people." Yeah,
I see.
But also, if you think back to the bar before. From the previous track here, when my man started talking about 6 Sense, and seeing dead people, he's letting Drake know, I've heard your fucking song already. You need to understand, because he done this. He said he done the 6 Sense bar, and the I see dead people comes from the 6 Sense, and we know that he wrote this latest track on the day. So that means he heard Drake's thing before, bro. Definitely he heard it before.
I was gonna say as well, that I see dead people, someone else has used that, but I can't remember who. Like someone else has said that at the start.
From a movie.
It's from the 6 Sense.
It's from the 6 Sense with the little boy.
I swear there's a game track.
That's why I remember it from his.
What's it?
One Blood.
Is it One Blood?
I think it's One Blood. Yeah, I think it's. I should have just listened to it. Kendrick track, but yeah. One Blood's one of them.
Drake, you know, he's like Drake. I see dead people.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't tripping. And when man says,
One Blood, it is.
Yeah, over One Blood. Yeah, but he said,
but if you actually dissect it, the fact that he referenced the 6 Sense, before, and then Drake ends his thing with dead, and then my man says, I see dead people. Says like, obviously I'm not dead, bruv. You know, like that. So he knew he would have heard the thing before. Whenever Drake recorded that thing, Kendrick got a copy, bro, and he got it well ahead of time as well. So whoever wrote that for Drake, because Drake always, if you notice, every time Drake does something, the flow is always different because you can tell he's not writing it himself.
Well, it makes sense, right? Because if it was like 20 people working on the shit.
Yeah, but of course, because think about it. If you was writing your own music, it would get to the point where it would get to the point where
it sounds
like you. You know them ones there. Like, bro, he doesn't have a sound because he doesn't write his own music. Like even the way that Kendrick speaks, the way he enunciates, the way he pronunciates certain letters, the way everything, like there's a certain way that there's certain patterns that he uses that only he uses. Like I said, when I was listening to Kendrick, I was like, yo, I could hear M here. Because there's certain rappers, when they're spitting, they've just got a certain thing. Like Drake doesn't have a certain consistent pattern.
Everyone's flows in it.
And
XX kids.
And what's the crazy part as well is like the Wayne bar as well. Someone said Wayne spoke about that in the interview.
He did. I saw the interview.
And he said, "Yeah, man."
When he was in Rikers, bro.
And again, that's another one of those great angles to have, but can you execute it? And he did it perfectly. I didn't even know.
And then he had people digging up the picture of Drake's tattoo online to confirm it.
That's what I was going to say. When did Drake get a Wayne tattoo? Like, I had no idea about that.
He has the most random tattoo.
That's when Lil Wayne was on that.
Bro, he has like a Kevin Durant tattoo, bro. Like, it's just.
Wait, what do you mean he has a KD tattoo? Why?
Like, he has a Steph Curry, Kevin Durant tattoo. Like, he's just, he's weird.
He's a dick rider, bro. That man said he's got a
BBK tattoo.
He said he's got an Aaliyah one and a Sade one. He's a weird brother.
Oh, my days, bro.
We just got random people, but you just got people just tired on his body.
Yeah,
because he craves acceptance, innit, bro? So my man thinks that if he tats bare black people on his body, that is gonna make him blacker. He's a weirdo, and that's why, and that's what Kendrick said. Man said, "How many features until you feel you're black enough, bro?" Like that had so many layers to it.
That's a fire bar. Man. That's such a fire bar. It is. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, bro, he's been dissected. He's been psychoanalyzed, and he's been absolutely ripped apart, bro. Yeah, and he got a tattoo of Wayne on his arm to apologize to him for cheating on his gal while he was in Rikers, bro.
That's fuck crazy, yo.
We've seen people get smacked around in beef before, right? But I don't know if I've seen somebody come across as so clueless in a beef. Like, if you guys have listened to Taylor Made recently, that Drake verse sounds so fucking funny now, man. Like,
hey, man.
Talk about which verse.
No, just
I don't even think that was a diss, to be honest. Like that didn't
the whole thing of like,
it wasn't. It was like, come outside, come outside.
Yes,
yeah, basically just saying drop. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. Drop. Like, a whole song, he's just saying that drop.
While the guy is penning probably 10, 11 different disses that he's gonna bar you over the head with, it sounds insane.
No, Drake's the loser. How he can talk with his vim and say come out and that to Kendrick. Are you dumb?
Because you know what it was. He wasn't. He thought he was unprepared. You know how like Meek was unprepared for Drake and Drake was unprepared for Pusha. He was also unprepared for. That's what surprised me. How he's moved so amateurish after what happened with Pusha T. That you pretty much not made the exact same mistakes, but very similar mistakes.
You also know how like you kind of like meal prep. Kendrick is basically just meal prepping with Drake right now. These disses are being meal prepped. Where I'm gonna drop these certain disses on different days. Like this is just what's happening. Meal prep. Hey, Drake's being meal prep right now, man. That's just what it is.
Meal prep. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like he comes in and makes the exact same mistakes. Like you haven't learned from war. How you not learning from your own mistakes? Especially what happened for Pusha T. And then you just come out and you do the same thing. And bear in mind, it's not like this came to you encourage man to come outside. You was like, yeah, drop. Like, let's get to it. And now you seem unprepared. Hey, you better respond.
Said, nah, you're not running from this. Like, oh my God. That shit aged like milk outside.
He did. That's the crazy. And now it's flipped to the point where he's telling, oh yeah, someone told a pop star come outside. Big up to Neri for the super chat as well. Say they need to get DJ Vlad the hell out of here as well. I don't know what Vlad did in all this.
Vlad said the mix sounds shit or something on the tune.
Right, Vlad a DJ, so he gonna have it, but he gonna have a different ear to us. He a DJ? I don't know why. People always take Vlad's opinions too serious. That's what I would say. I don't get it. If Vlad don't like the mix, Vlad don't stop. It ain't stop me from enjoying the track.
There was a thread underneath that tweet where I think people were talking about that as well. But at the end of the day, like he just is like, I think he's a very complete character. Like you know who he is, right? Like there's nothing new is presented about him. Just it is what it is.
Yeah, like and again, he a DJ, so he gonna have a different ear for that type of stuff. Same way if you talk to certain lyricists, they might not like any of this. If you listen to certain people, it depends on who you're talking to. There's probably a sound engineer who's probably got 20 followers who tweeted what Vlad tweeted, but we don't care because they got 20 followers. If the track is indeed not mixed properly, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes the track sounds better when it's not mixed properly.
That is true. That is something I can. That is something
don't even matter.
Because I've had tracks mixed and I've had tracks not mixed and it's been the same tune.
Especially in hip hop, like because hip hop is like you know what I'm saying, grimy. Like you need that. And
to TJ said Vlad said that Drake's Versace verse is better than Kendrick's Control verse. Hey, that's just Vlad's opinion on it. Do I disagree wholeheartedly? But yo, like it's Vlad. I don't get why. Actually, I do get why. I tell a lie. I know why people are on Vlad's case, but it is what it is. People give him the power. That's what it is. His haters give him the power. Because as much as there's people who fans of him enjoys what he do from an interview perspective and on his platform, people who dislike him, if you check the comments, there's always someone dissing him. Why are you there watching? Why are you subscribed? But hey, each to their own.
Bro, this guy Kendrick in the span of like 2 days started. The streets are now saying no Drizzy instead of no Diddy, man. Like look what this guy's doing to this guy, man. Like it's over. It's literally over, man. No Drizzy's being said around now. Like it's yeah, man. It's crazy.
Yo,
it's crazy.
Eli, I sent you the link, fam. I sent you the link. Eli, check your Twitter DM. If not,
hey, big up Eli
as well. Hey, big up to H as well, man. Been a member of the channel for 4 months. He says, big up Uncle, the rest of the panel. Big up nephew. Every single time. Still over 600 people in here. How many likes have we?
Jeez, come on. Smash the like, guys.
Oh, we're only at 247. Let's go up to 350. Man. Come on. Like, check 1212. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well.
Like that.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Because as soon as, whether it's Kendrick, drops another, or Drake drops another, we will be here discussing it. If anyone else gets involved, we will here be discussing it. If there's any other beefs that happen, we will be here discussing it. We ain't just sport over here, people. We're not just football, basketball, and everything else. There's much more to Sarcasm City TV. For those that don't know, this is originally what the channel was built on. This was me and Tox talking about this type of stuff. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tapped in.
Tox, man.
Eli in the Tox.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, can hear you clear. What are you saying, fam?
Bro. Hey, listen. This is crazy. I just want to say that he warned us from jump. He was literally saying and like that. He was like, hey, out of money, power, and respect, I choose respect over everything. You know what I'm saying? And then he went on to say, I'm bipolar and I got violent tendencies. And then you see the violence erupting right now. You see the violence. He owned the violence, and he's stepping on Cuz's neck, fam. He ain't letting up. This is some crazy stuff going on, bro. I'm in shock. And I told y'all at the end of the pod, I posted in the bottom of the chat. I was like, Kendrick's dropping today. Watch, he's dropping today. I don't know when he's dropping, but he's gonna drop again today. Did he drop something? He dropped some heat. Oh man. Hey, listen, bro. I was bopping at work, man. I had got a notification on my phone that Kendrick dropped something. I was like, nah.
It's in my head, like it's in my head constantly. What's all that mean?
Bro, I'm telling you, that's been in my head all day on repeat. Ever since yesterday, I've been listening to that song on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how Drizzy, recovers from this, man. I don't see.
Bro, it just, that beat is so good, and he used it to call somebody a pedophile colonizer. He's an amazing
pedophile colonizer.
Kendrick's done it, man. He's done it.
Hey,
his shoulders are moving, and he's thinking, all right, pedophile colonizer is what we're going with.
Well, I think the best bit was watching Axe face, yeah.
Man.
Because bro, listen, you have to be dead inside if that tune don't take you away, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Ack was just like, he's trying not to enjoy it, bro. You know, and that's the thing is, you see with Drake's fans, yeah. The reason why Kendrick's outnumbering him, yeah, is because as much as these man back Drake, yeah, you can't deny Kendrick's ability. You can't deny it. You know them ones. Whereas with the Drake thing, more times it's like, it's even with the Quavo and Chris Brown thing, it's like, bro, after Chris Brown torched him, and I didn't even listen to Quavo's response because I was like, there's nothing you can respond to a man saying I fucked your girl and I'll beat you up if I see you. What can you report?
And you should have died.
They never expected it, man. They never expected it.
No, so now for me, even if Drake responds now, yeah, unless Drake responds with a video of him outside Kendrick's house with no belly and a fucking AK-47, like there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here because he can't win this now. Like man's saying you should be on a register. You and your man them.
Yeah. You see the picture as well.
You're going, Dan.
No, you see the picture Kendrick put out with the actual picture.
Oh yeah, with the picture of the house with the yeah. That's all clever.
Because that's all the pedo.
Drake can't win, but he can get punched up some more, man. This is 10 rounds of Arsenal. We've got 2 rounds left, man. Hey, stay in there.
Yeah, but even there's clues in that probably, bro, because there's 13 of those things, and that might mean I got 13 tracks for him. You know them ones, because
it could be 13 of his guys, isn't it?
Or it could be a 13-year-old girl, bro. You know them, man. Because that would make sense with the Karl Malone thing, bro. The John Stockton bar is a Karl Malone thing, I'm telling you, and the girl was 13 and there's 13 red dots, so maybe he's trying to tell us that Drake's done something with a 13-year-old.
Yeah, they're passing the bodies, John.
That surprised me, man.
I'll be honest, he's playing chess, bro. He's playing chess, and Drake knows what he's alluding to, but everyone else is speculating, but Drake knows, trust me.
Right. I think Drake different kinds of songs too, man. Like he hit us.
Drake must be shitting himself.
Like a horror movie. He gave us the Sea Walking anthem. There might be a Afro beats Drake disc. You don't know.
Oh shit! If that drops, mad.
I'm all for it. Hey, get in the bag. If you drop an Afro beats thing and it's another anthem, hey, I'm all for it. Let's see, man. Let's get
Bad Bunny on one of the Drake discs, man. Let's go.
Yeah, like, because it is. And even again, people saying in the chat that I might mind about the OVO, you know what I'm saying, over vaginal option, that made me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. I can no longer be associated with the word fan. I can't. I'm just a supporter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, yo.
Nah, but bro, there was so many different ones. The Sweet Chin Music. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, man said Sweet Chin Music. Man said, I'm gonna kick you in the head all year, bro. All year, you're just getting kicked in the head, bro. He said, bro, like this is gonna keep happening. It's keep coming. Man said, I'm not passing the orcs. You're gonna have to hold that. Like, there's too many bars in there. Even the Tizo bar, bro, killed me as well. Like, bro, like, how's man done that? And then, bro, man said, hide the Bible, bro.
Yo, yeah. When he was like, I'm gonna punch him up.
Hide the Bible in case God watching, bro. What? Like, yo, bro, how was that so funny, so disrespectful, and such a bop at the same time? And also, Shawn Michaels was fucking up Bret Hart. That was the biggest rivalry. He's another Canadian.
Someone said that, bro. I didn't even clock that till someone said that on Twitter.
Bro, Canadian, Hart and Michaels was the real fucking rivalry, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That was beyond wrestling type shit for those.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So the fact he used the Shawn Michaels thing, there's so many layers to what this guy's doing, I've never seen something so artistically put together, to destroy somebody. This is Sinister. Like I said, it's like Dexter, bro. This is a serial killer thing. We're watching How to Get Away with Murder, bro. That's what we're watching.
Hey, man, he whooping feet.
That's it. This is what we're watching.
Like, also, this is what happens when you give a guy like Kendrick, like, obviously a lot of the beef stuff is recent, but bro, he's wanted this fade for a long time, bro. Like, he's been looking at Drake and finding angles for a long time. Like, this has been coming for a while, and you can see, even though the songs are recent, you can see the years of thinking about this and analyzing and keeping notes, and just like you can see it all, and it's really a thing of beauty.
It isn't that, and that's what I'm all about, because he's being like, all right, you want to try me? Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Like, he's the lyrical marksman, and he tried him, and it's like, okay, hey, leave the quiet kid alone. That's what this is. That's the moral of this story about. And I can't believe, again, I was saying this, how unprepared Drake is. Bear in mind what happened with Pusha T. This ain't new to you. So it's like, you should have been more prepared. Adding the fact that you was the aggressor initially. Now you're on defense, but you was the aggressor. So it's like, I'm very interested to see what he does. Kendrick will drop again. I'm hoping it's Monday. I really hope it's Monday. So an NBA game Monday. Hopefully it is, because he's been dropping while we've been live on the playback, which has been great. So that is great.
Hey, man, that, bro.
Literally.
It's taking the heat off them LA teams bombing out, bro. It's taking the heat off the heat off the Flippers, bro.
That's what Kendrick is waiting for.
And nobody's talking about the Clippers now. They talking about this beef. They ain't talking about the Clippers getting beat up by the Mavericks. They ain't talking about it. Like, even down here in Texas, in Dallas, they ain't nobody talking about the Clippers getting beat. They talking about this heat that's being dropped by Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yo, James Harden bus case. It's crazy. Crazy. It's crazy.
You reckon James Harden hit him up? I was like, yo, James Harden. He was like, yo, if you got anything, hey, drop something, man. Take this heat off.
They're saying,
bro, I know you're trying to drop tomorrow. Just drop today, bro. Just drop today.
He will drop again. I told you, bro. He's gonna keep coming on
100%.
Tonight he might drop again tonight.
It's because DJ had said Monday, but I'm
Schoolboy Q was saying something.
What did Schoolboy Q say?
He's on tour, because he just dropped an album.
Oh, is it? Okay. Hey, big up to Lex as well, saying they don't like us. Shout out to Lex, been a member of the channel.
They not like us.
Hey, Cos, man. Hey, Cos, be thankful that this is going on, because we wouldn't be talking about your Clippers, Cos, if that was the case. Like, you fought it. Even the Nuggets losing game one, which is a major deal. It's like,
hey, Kozilla, you can bump the song while you in Cancun, man. You know,
Kozilla
while you in Cancun dancing, you can bump the song, man.
Kozilla showed up to crash on Drake. He did not expect to have to.
By the way, I'm starting to think that Drake got that XXX guy killed, bro. Like,
but bare people been saying it, but. And the thing is, he's been alluding to certain things in his bars, but bro, we know he doesn't write them, so we don't really know what he's saying.
But because of all this weird shit he be doing, it wouldn't surprise me. Like you said,
even the fact that Rick Ross made a joke and said that Drake's flight of pain shot his plane down and that, like, it's one of them ones where, bro, I just feel like Ross is trolling, bro. I don't even feel like his pain actually crossed.
He was joking. Yeah, I think
you know the
one. Like, he took.
He's just taking a piss out here, but bro, I wouldn't put it past Drake anyway. You know, I wouldn't put it past him for one of his people to have done something I wouldn't have put it past him.
But that's a part
if you go on Google, and type Drake's house on Google, it apparently says owned by Kendrick.
Yeah, right here.
Yo,
bro, test it out. I don't know that accurate.
He's getting his ass beat on the internet front too. That's
you losing on the internet. You losing like from a hip hop like cultural standpoint, like just losing
on the
everything.
Memes. You're losing on the memes. Like that's really what ended the Drake Meek beef. Is like the song was great, right? But the song created memes online. And that moment is what ended it. And he was on stage showing memes on screen, like it was the Summer Jam. Like like that was a part of that beef. And like that's supposed to be your domain. And you're getting washed in the memes. OVHO,
a taste of his
medicine. We don't want
and then people are not only taking the track and then putting it over other people dancing and all those type of things. And it's like that's when you know you've got it. Because I've seen like 5 or 6 of those of different people dancing and they've just dubbed it over. And it's like, why does this fit? You know what I'm saying? It fits. It looks like they were actually dancing to said track. That's what it is. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Jez, I can't click the link because it don't work here on the stream.
I would have loved to see J. Cole beef this guy as well, man.
As Drizzy said it, he's losing the home base as well.
Yes, he is losing it. Yeah. He's losing it because you could vouch for that, Alam. Like, are you saying that he's losing over there in Canada? What are we saying?
100%. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with me, I'm from Toronto. I work 10 minutes away from the Chinese restaurant Kendrick was talking about. I've been there.
Still young and that.
Is the food good? Cool. It's a complete side note. That's what
it's solid. It's
the fried rice. Is the fried rice good?
That's what I want to get. No, I went for the fried rice.
Fried rice, man.
But yeah, no, it's like, the thing is like a lot of the sentiments that people from outside of Toronto have felt about Drake, like they exist here too. And more or less, like, of course, there's a contingent of people that are just his stands, like there are everywhere. But there's a healthy contingent of people that been kind of expecting this to happen at some point, which kind of more or less lines up with people talking about like, oh, there's OVO people that want to see this. Like, yo, there's people who like Drake for a long time that just couldn't help but say like, this guy's a corny guy.
Yeah,
he's corny.
Hey,
yeah,
I can't lie. I can't lie. Even Obama said Drake would get smoked in a rap battle versus Kendrick.
Boy,
Obama was like, yeah, Kendrick's got this. He's got this. Drake is just an entertainer.
You know what I'm saying Cole looking like a genius for bowing out. You know what, Cole? I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more understanding of it now. I still don't like it, but I understand.
Yeah, because they must have had a chat in it, and he was like, "Listen, this is more than this is a next."
But also, you know what it is? Like Cole, you can see a little bit more of an understanding of the situation, right? Like Cole is somebody who looked at it and he's like, "Yo, bro, I was a college kid. I grew up touring colleges. I'm not cut from this cloth, right?" Which is a kind of an awareness that I think Drake could have used.
No, I get what you. But again, awareness. You know what I'm saying? Drake said stuff because even after, because we talk about the Meek Mill and we only talk about the first part, but the second time round when he engaged again, even though it was already done, he got Meek. Because even when Drake was on the tune and he was talking about certain, I turned it. I can't remember the bar. I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, I turned into Jay. And it's like, yo, you ain't Jay-Z, like relax type of thing. And Drake and then me kind of outsmarted him. But at that point, no one had really cared because back-to-back had happened and he had already won it. But it's like, again, awareness. And that's what he lacks in regards to the Pusha T thing we've seen. Because he didn't expect what happened from Push. This he's not expected, which again is how are you so unaware? But then again, it ties into the whole.
He's so unaware because he's not from the culture. Man, I've seen the videos of my man flopping on Funk Fricks, bro. Man can't freestyle. Man rolled in with a Blackberry, bro. Like what are we talking about? He's not from the culture. That's why he's not street smart. That's what Kendrick said. He said if you were street smart, then you would know, that most of the men around you are there to hustle you. You're not street smart, bro, because you're a little rich kid, bro, that grew up in a nice little area, and you don't know nothing about this culture, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When you were singing your Backstreet Boys at your bar mitzvah, bro, you wasn't outside with the man them like that. You get me? So it's one of them ones. All of the man around him, he's paid for them because he didn't grow up with them. Whereas Kendrick's guys are his family. That's why even though he's not on TDE no more, all them man are still tweeting in support of him, bro. Like all the tweets I'm seeing, those are his guys because he grew up with them. So even though he's not on the same label as them no more, they're family. Drake ain't got family like that around him, bro. He's just got man taking his money.
And you move with authenticity and that you're the people's champ, bro.
Authenticity will always. No, he's shining through. Look how long Drake had his run where he was the guy, and then look in the fact that it's crumbling and how much enjoyment people are taking in him crumbling and him being moved to in the fashion in which he is. As you'll see it even with the producers.
I'm so happy Kendrick has done this, bro. Like
Talk about
it needed to happen, innit? Just like what Rance was saying, like it just needed to happen, innit? Just to put that stamp of approval on what people know what it really is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Drake, and he's not of the culture and this and that, and he's just been able to wing it all the way up until now, sort of thing. And Kendrick's just been like, you know what? Nah, bro, I'm not having it. Like, I'm gonna show you what it is. The people are with me, and you're dead. You're dead now, really.
Bro, it's like nature restoring itself, right? If you leave a certain, leave a certain, like, what is it like? You leave people not liking you, and you leave more people, and then more people, and then more people, and just keeps building up. Now there's just too many people that don't like you. People are talking about it. It's growing. It's festering, and at some point, nature restores itself. And somebody.
Do you remember when he dropped the back-to-back, and even Meek Mill was rapping back-to-back, and it was about him. So now it's like Drake's gonna get the people, like Drake fans are gonna be like singing this tune. You know what I'm saying?
You're going along.
So I was gonna say, like, just if you think of some of the early Kendrick bars in this beef and just how powerful they are now that the more you see happening, like the whole thing of like, you're not so calculated, I can predict your angle. That shit is aging flawlessly. And when he said back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Like, bro, I like that record. You know, I like what you did there, going back to back on somebody. You know, and he's building up this whole never have I ever thing. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, have you ever?
It's like a person writing a book, right? And chapter 1 and 2, they're cold, but you're gonna see them in a different light when you get to chapter 5 and 6 and 7. And that's what's happening. Like, this is real artistry, and that's really why, like, I'm enjoying this so much, is because I don't think there's been a beef that's had so many different things going on at the same time. Like, this has spanned so many different topics and issues because Drake is a huge character. There's so much material about who he is. So it's like you give all this material to such a good artist, and you're gonna get a piece of art that you can't get in other situations.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, and that's why I was so like happy about like it initially kicking off. Like, all right, don't back down. No more subliminals for 2, 3. Like, no. Let's get to actual straight diss tracks. And you mentioned about like the nature of it and stuff like that. And that's what it was like in lockdown over here in the UK. Like when everyone was inside, the world was thriving. You know what I'm saying? Grass was looking good. You know what I'm saying? The leaves on the trees, roads is calm. Like everything's like what fucks up the earth is people. You know what I'm saying? Like take us away and the earth thrives. It looks after itself. We're the ones who mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, when I think about it, man, this is the biggest one, man, like ever. I think.
It's also a powerful moment in the history of hip hop if you think about it this way, because Rance talked about it being like a cultural battle, right? And the thing is, as things get bigger, people from different kind of places are going to become exposed to it and join it, right? The NBA has more foreign ballers than ever, right? Because basketball got to a point where it got really big and more people got into it. Like hip hop as a culture, growing and growing and growing and growing, and inevitably there's going to be more people from different parts of the world who are going to gravitate towards it and want to be a part of it, right? But it's like this is now stamping a precedent for outsiders and insiders in the culture, right?
It's putting balance back in the universe, isn't it?
It's going to dictate how things go from this point onwards, culturally, right? And an understanding of who's in and who's out, who belongs, who doesn't, and also just like the code of conduct that may have to be in place for people who aren't of a certain culture, you know?
Facts.
And yeah, just this is gonna go a long way in setting that precedent. So bigger than just being entertaining, it's a pretty powerful thing happening over the course of a history of a genre.
It's kind of like, yo, we're taking our culture back, bro. Like that's what it is.
Real hip hop won.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Like real hip hop, like the actual authentic, better lyricist rapper actually run rather than the manufactured entertainer who don't write his own rap.
But also it's like if you're gonna be somebody who is a foreigner and an outsider and somebody who is in some ways like you have to be put on, right? There's gonna be there has to be a certain respect on how you move with the people who are putting you on, who are giving you the culture, right? And this is what's being set right now, right? You're gonna come here, be a part of this, make all this money, blah blah blah. Cool. We have to, at the very minimum, at least fuck with you for you to be here. That's what's being said. Like you can't come here, get all these benefits, and piss everybody off.
Yeah.
That's what's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we
And
have
remember,
to like you. It's like if you're gonna be a part of our family, we have to like you. You know, you can't come to our dinner and piss us all off. Right?
Yeah,
We
like
have to
respect.
fuck with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
100%.
respectful. Like you can be an outsider, like
Right.
and you can benefit here. You can have success here. You can get riches here. But like you said, it's a whole being disrespectful towards it. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's the culture thing of what's happening right now. Because it's like people who are good with people and who understand other people and understand cultures. Like you know how to move with people, and it's like it's interesting because Drake is kind of showing in a way like you don't know how to move with people. Like that's an inside trait. You might not have been outside, forget street stuff, but even just moving with people, like you can't join a friend group and piss everybody off.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
if you want to be cool with people, right?
Yeah.
No, 100%. You have to keep it. You have to keep it a certain way, bro. And what I didn't like, if you look in push-ups when this brother's talking about he gave Future his first #1 and all these things, this brother's come in, yeah. He's bitten so many people's flows. Even early Drake, man was biting Joe Budden's flows, bare people's flows. Like this guy he's got no identity. This guy's flow changes every 6 weeks, isn't it? So it's one of them ones where when you look at him, he's always positioned himself next to certain people to benefit from it, and then he'll turn around and say, "I helped you," like he hasn't benefited. Do you know what I'm saying? He's always been a corny brother. He's been a corny brother that came over from Canada to the United States, where he's already in a position where man has to do more than everyone else because they're not going to take you seriously. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's completely faked his way to the top. He's had a lot of privileges to get to where he is, and he's turned around and telling the people that are massive in the culture and have a lot of cultural capital that you got this because of me. It's like who the fuck do you think you are?
What
Like,
you just described,
there's no humility.
It's a plant. Like what you said.
Yeah,
he is the plant.
It's the definition of a plant.
Alam was saying about being respectful of other cultures and someone respectful of the culture when you enter it, and someone who is respectful is an Eminem, for example. Like, yeah, people will get on him for his white, but if you listen to Eminem just talk about hip hop, you can tell he's a student of the game. He's someone himself has said, "I'm a guest in the house of hip hop," but he's very respectful of the art form, and you have to respect that whether you rate him as an artist or not. Whereas Drake, you don't get that from him, and this is why he's moving the way he's moving. And like I said, this is also why people are so much enjoying
away with too much, man. Exactly.
I didn't know a lot of this until like this happened. I ain't following Drake like that. I ain't a fan like that. But there's so many things like Eli will mention to me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this happened for such and such." Wait, what?
The way he bit that XX Tentacion's whole shit, like, and put it in the tune with gigs and that. Like he took his whole thing, bruv. Like his whole cadence, flows, everything. Like and put it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's stolen songs off of The Weeknd. Like when Take Care first came out, him and The Weeknd were both, from Toronto, and he was like trying to bring him up and coming artists and stuff like that. He literally took songs off of Weeknd and put him on Take Care, and they're not even.
Took half his album, bro.
Yeah, he took half his album. Like
that's
he
one guy too, but that's one guy.
That's just one guy. Yeah,
same thing, bro.
Same thing.
There's a history. There's a history.
And then wanted him to sign for him. After I took half man's album, Bro,
and look at him now. Like Drake doesn't do arenas. Like Weeknd does arenas in different countries. Like he's selling out.
He's
massive crowds. Like he's selling out massive crowds. Drake doesn't even do an arena. Like he doesn't even do a stadium. He only does arenas. Like he doesn't have that many fans when it comes to that. Yeah, like you don't do stadiums.
It's massive, bro. Man gets them. But this Drake gets WWE fucking tunes every year.
I was talking about Drake not doing arenas. Obviously, I don't follow him. I just presumed he
would. Are you sure?
I don't know.
He only does. He don't do stadiums like The Weeknd do. Like The Weeknd, if you ever look at some of his concerts, like they have all those LED lights up and stuff. You can tell it's a massive crowd. Like he does it in like football stadiums, like actual stadiums around the world. Like Drake only does it in like basketball arenas. And if you compare the capacity, the seating capacity, it's much less. Yeah. Much less.
I would have already presumed that he did stadiums. I would have presumed that, like that Drake would do stadiums just because.
This Weeknd guy's done a Super Bowl halftime. Like Drake's ever even done like a Super Bowl halftime show. Like The Weeknd's done a Super Bowl halftime show. Like that's just the difference in levels. But the whole point is that Drake tried to sign an artist like him, tried to bury down an artist like him, and look how The Weeknd's become today. Like you could even argue that he surpassed him in terms of just like streams and stuff like that. Because The Weeknd is massive, man, massive.
He tried to make The Weeknd one of the people in the camp that contributes ideas that he benefits from, right? Because that's more or less how he operates. And The Weeknd wanted no parts of that.
And how many times have we seen up and coming artists come out with some sort of song, and then you'll see a Drake feature a couple of months later? That same artist will be with Drake, or Drake will try to sign them, or Drake will try to steal their flow or something like that. Like Drake was doing drill a couple of years ago because he started hanging out with a couple of people. Like he hung out with Dave, and then he started doing drill. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like trying to influence all these different cultures, right? Because ultimately, he's that industry plant. He wanted to become that artist that has everybody at the palm of their hand. But that's not how it works.
You know what's crazy? That's exactly what. Go ahead.
No. So that's the machine behind Drake, right? So when people are talking about Drake being a plant or Drake being somebody who is like a created thing, right? That's the business plan. Anytime something organically bubbles, we're going to align ourselves with it so that we now get in front of that and get aligned with that. It's bigger than music too, bro. Like every time something happens culturally in the world, he aligns himself. When Game of Thrones was ending, he referenced Arya Stark in his speech, right? When Red Dead Redemption was the video game the whole world was talking about, posted a video of him playing it. Anytime something is big in the world, he would align himself with it. And like the thing is, people don't think like that. Businesses and machines do, because that's ultimately what's behind him. And that's ultimately like Drake is a creation. Drake is somebody that was put together by very smart people. And ultimately, that's why, in light of an artist like Kendrick, you're now seeing the difference.
Levels to it. And I just think it's crazy how Drake, Kendrick has alluded to this all throughout his song, started from Like That. He was like, out of all the things that you can get, money, power, all that, respect is the number one thing that you need in this industry. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be who you claim to be, you want to have the street cred or whatever, you need to have respect to earn that, and you don't have that. And so I'm about to come at you with some violence. So this is a warning. And if you don't heed this warning, you about to get these back-to-back headshots. And he's been calling him a chameleon all throughout his songs, calling him a conniving, a master manipulator, all that. And if you think about it, that's all he's doing. He's planting his seeds, where they need to be sown in order to, gain a profit from it. And it's not sitting well with the community no more. Like they like, what, enough is enough. And Kendrick was like, you know what, I'm gonna spearhead this, and this is what's going down. So Drake, if you don't step back, you about to catch these hands for him. And that's exactly what's going on. He's catching these hands, and it's not gonna stop now. It's not gonna stop. And I just can't wait to see this downfall. I can't wait to see this downfall. I've been waiting for it for years, because I've never liked Drake. I never liked what he stood for. I saw him for what he was way back when he just constantly changed his persona. And then another thing that goes even deeper, if you look at it, every single song that Kendrick has done in this whole beef, he's changed his flow, he's changed his cadence, he's changed everything about how he says things. Just like Drake does, and it's crazy. And people don't deep that. Like, just think how many times he changed his flow and changed his cadence and changed it. Like even in Night Like Us.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But that was just loads of different flows. But I think he was just shouting out their people. He was just paying homage to so many people. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, because he knew that was going to be an anthem for the West Coast. So he made sure that, you know what I'm saying, he obviously shout out to like the YGs and the E40s and that, bro. He did his thing, bro. I can't even lie in it, but it's just like, oh, bro, the Drake thing is crazy. Like this level of beating, like, bro, honestly, it's only because Drake stands are exactly like they're dick riders, bro. Because this has been so one-sided, Like honestly, like this fight should have been stopped a long time ago. Like when you actually look at what's happening, bro. When you look at it, like this is, bro. When he said he's whooping feet, you weren't playing, bro. Like honestly, this is one of them world star moments where man just gets spun out of their kicks, bro. That's what it was. It was crazy.
Step out the way and scream, "World star!" I just let it go, yo.
He's been swept. This has been a clean sweep, bro.
Let it
This
go.
was World Star. Somebody would have broke up the fight though. This is past that.
Yeah.
Kendrick's been saying this, man. Kendrick said this, like, I forgot what song. I think it was called "Family Ties" with Baby Keem. He said, "I'm smoking on all your top fives tonight.
Top five,
like I'll smoke on all your top fives tonight." He's been saying this, man, and this is just
since the BET freestyle. Since the BET freestyle.
You see, Eli, how now he's smiling there. That's how I felt like throughout all of this. And then when this one dropped in particular, I'm like, yes, we got one. Because not only is it a cultural moment, and it's just been great for hip hop as a fan. Like we got a hit record. Yo, man's literally since last night. I've been bumping that track all the way up until this point. As we was going on this, I was listening to the shit. I was literally listening to it. A couple minutes later, I was listening to the track. While it was on the
first 5 seconds, like I already knew, bro. Like,
you knew what it was,
it's one of them ones where there's certain songs, when it comes on, as soon as I heard, like the first 5 seconds of this tune, I was like, this is a classic, bro. It's just like I remember the first time I heard California Love, I remember, like, bro, as soon as the beat dropped, I was like, geez, you just know there's certain tunes, as soon as it drops, you're just like, this is here forever. Like that. And when I heard that yesterday, I was like, this ain't going nowhere. And the thing is, Kendrick has ruined Drake's whole life. That's what people don't understand. Man. That's the thing. He's ruined his life, bro, because now he's got the reputation. He's got the reputation of a pedophile, and then the thing is, on top of it, there's enough evidence sprinkled around the internet now to corroborate everything he's saying. So he doesn't even need to provide any. Even if this ends now, people, even his own fans, are digging up videos. They're digging up pictures. They're digging up old tweets and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's just all he's doing is planting Easter eggs, and people are finding shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So
they put on that Death Stalker.
So he's ruining his life, bro. You gotta understand, 616 now. So every time it's Father's Day, every single year, he's gonna remember that Kendrick bodied him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, bro, like there's so many parts of his life now, that like Kendrick has just literally he's tattooed himself on Drake's brain, bro. Like no matter what happens.
Because outside of stands, people digging up stuff are going to, because a lot of people just want to see blood. A lot of people are just fans of the sport. Like, all right, let's say, forget the stand-ish, like, forget them. That's why people are going to dig. I've seen so many old tweets, so many old videos. And again, I'm all for it, because if he decides to, hey, that's another angle right there. That's something I didn't even know, or something I didn't think to use. Okay, let me incorporate that into a track, whether that's as a visual, whether that's on just audio, or like the vocal of the track, or both. Like, there's so many things he can do, because he hasn't actually done a video yet, which I do want to see. Go on, Alam. Was you gonna say something just before?
No, I was just gonna say, like, Kendrick has gone at like a lot of the things that are common in Drake's life. So it's like anything OVO related. When it comes up, somebody's gonna say OVO, right? Somebody is gonna be there that's gonna say, right? Every time somebody talks,
let me hear you say OVO.
One person,
you can't even wear an OVO shirt no more, because if someone sees you wearing that, then you're repping a pedophile. So man can't wear that no more.
This dropped on a Saturday. I guarantee on Monday, somebody's getting bullied at school for wearing an OVO sweater. Somewhere in the world, some kid is getting bullied on Monday. Guaranteed.
It's crazy. Yes, Lex, what are you saying, fam? Thoughts on everything that's going on, man? Chat to us.
Big up, Lex.
Anytime.
Big up, Lex.
Yo, you there?
Big up, Lex.
Yeah, man. We're there, man. Walk on.
Yeah, man. What you saying, man? Thoughts on that? Look at the smile on his face already. Thoughts on what we see, man? I know you well enough to know you enjoyed that last track. Thoughts on what we heard, man?
Everybody clear up.
Bro, it's all right. Look, in my opinion, the beef did already done, Zine. Kendrick did already kill him. It's like the man kill him and then him go in funeral, go shoot him up, dog. I swear down.
Stomp on his head, like.
Yeah, dog, because, all right, so right now, I just think we're witnessing a crazy masterpiece that I just never saw coming, bro. Because in so many different industries in the world right now, everything for me, in comparison to back then, is just dying. So the fact that the man, so to me, dancehall are dead, reggae already in the bin, flipping football are dead. Basketball still has some, but you get me, in comparison to a lot of the things that we grew up and see as 90s children and them thing there. It's so for this like real authentic hip hop beef, like where we already grew up on and thing, is like insane, bro. I'll be honest.
Oh, that's fair. I hear exactly what you're saying, and like that's what's brought it back, because like hip hop has been the hot topic now since the start of this up until this point, and will continue to be. Like that's it. Like within this year now, everyone gonna remember this. Like 2-3 months down the line as well, we're gonna be talking about it. So we'll see. Lex, let me ask you though: do you think Drake responds, or do you think Kendrick drops next?
It doesn't even matter if he responds, bro.
Yeah, do you think it is?
Yeah,
I know it don't matter, but I'm asking, do you think
a
he does, or do you
spirit
think he
trying to
goes
speak
not?
to me? I can't hear you, blood.
Do you think he tries to though? Do you think he drops it?
Even if he tries to, all right. Let's try to conceptualize something.
I don't think he does.
Even if he tries to, what is he going to say?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Literally.
Yeah.
If
I
I'm
think
Drake,
he doesn't do
I'm
anything.
thinking,
It's like
how do I
it's
come
like
back
trying
from...
to battle Eminem. Zine. Eminem already will go into a beef and tell you everything bad about himself. So you literally have nothing to draw on. And for me,
Drake ain't gonna do nothing, but Kendrick's gonna drop another whole like mixtape.
For me, it's like, bro, at this point, Drake fans out here screaming that Kendrick is doing too much, blood. That's how bad it is.
It's never too much, man. Like what
But these were the same man saying that he was on the clock, blood. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There is no line.
Crush them
exactly,
totally, bro. Crush
what
the
did
enemy
what did
totally.
Pusha T say? There is no line. Facts, man. There is no line. I'm not hearing that he went too far.
him.
There's no we went
Burn
too far
him.
and you mentioned all this. Aaron, what
Hey,
you
they
saying?
asked for this.
Yeah, hold on. Somebody in the
Go.
chat said this 6:16 is a reference to the Bible. So the guy in the chat, look up Corinthians 6:16. Nasty work. Nasty work. Anyway.
Masterpiece, bro.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's about his baby mom, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, it says something about, I think it's he who joined to a prostitute becomes one with her body, the two will become one flesh. Bro.
Wait, what?
Bro,
so he called him a hoe.
Corinthians 6:16 says, he who is joined to a prostitute becomes one body with her, the two will become one flesh. Saying that to a guy who had a child with one.
Yeah, that's mad. And then after that, he called him OV ho after that. Aaron, what are you saying, family? You good first and foremost?
Yo, big up everyone on the panel, man. I'm good. I've been enjoying this as much as all of you guys, man. As the number one Drake hater, you can see it there, man.
No. I think Rance is beating you to that one, mate.
Yeah, no one's beating me. I'll be honest.
It's a close tie between Rance and Eddie. I ain't gonna lie. That is
close competition. Unlike the beef.
I'm absolutely loving this. Just like a lot of you guys on here, man. I liked him. I liked him when he first came into the game and started doing the singing stuff, and I was like, okay, that's cool. But from the moment I started seeing the switch in his identity, and I don't know, I just felt very, very weird listening to his songs, telling people we like the fucking finish line, we can't wait to run into you. I'm like, who are you talking to like that? You're not about that life. Do you know what I mean? It's just
not about that.
It's just very strange, and he developed this persona, telling people that he started from the bottom when we all know where he started from, and it's definitely not the bottom. Yeah, I mean, this is just, you know what? It's poetic, man, and it's beautiful to see that everybody's cooking this guy. I absolutely love it.
Justice.
I love it.
Yeah, it's all mad. Like 100.
Man, I'm just like, imagine you're Drake and you're going around a restaurant and some kid comes up to you and he's like, freaky ass dude, he has 69 God. Like, he just says that to you, bro. That's insane. That's
No.
bro.
Oh my god, dog.
Was when someone says, "Yo," when he grounds Adonis, then it shows a kid going to the room, closing the door, and then Meet the Grams blasting. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's crazy.
Yo, I could just imagine everyone, you know how on Twitter there is some celebrity's birthday, they're gonna be like, happy 18th birthday Adonis, and then just drop Meet the Grams in the description, man. Like, it's just gonna be crazy, man.
Another reason why I'm happy that this is happening is because it's been in the pipeline for a long time, because he tried it with different rappers, and for some reason it never really blew up the way it does, the way it's blowing up right now. He tried it with Luda got back at him. He tried it with Common got back at him. He tried it with Pusha. Obviously Pusha did what he did, but Drake still maintained that level of notoriety that he had. And I'm so glad that right now everything's just,
you know what it is, Aaron? It's because it never went any further than the 1 or 2 tracks. That's why. Like, it never was free for, like, it was never like this. type of thing, and that's what.
Yeah, but it's also because his stands are deluded, bro.
Yeah, stands are delusional. And Kendrick,
the majority of his fan base are not hip hop fans, so they don't understand. Yeah, when a man loses in hip hop, because these man don't know hip hop, bro. So them man won't tell you that the Meek battle's the only one he won. When really, you listen to a man that know hip hop, and they tell you every time he goes up against a real MC, as soon as he starts feeling a bit of pressure, he just stops responding. That's what he does.
Yeah. But this is the thing as well. Like I had to witness. I saw a tweet today, and someone said, grown ass men analyzing diss tracks from K. Dot, absolute losers. At the end of the day, Drake will always have more hits, and it's just so much easier to listen to. I said, well, he's making music for you. It makes sense.
Hey, you know what that is, Aaron? What you just said. You know what that comment is? And someone mentioned this on. Someone said something similar on a tweet, and it's like, yo, that's just the G&A argument in football. You know when someone says someone's about football because they got more goals and assists, it's the same shit. Like just because
but that's Kendrick's, that's Drake's fans, isn't it?
Yeah,
them Opta fans, bro.
Someone, just because you sell more than someone does not make you a better rapper. What are we talking about? Like, we know that doesn't clarify for that. We know that's not the case. If you look at some of the biggest sellers in hip hop, they're some of the worst rappers. Vanilla Ice went platinum. No one ain't gonna sit here and say Vanilla Ice is the guy. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Who's that Ice baby?
Baby, yeah, he went platinum. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of the best hip hop selling records of all time. But no one's like, yo, you know what? Put on that Vanilla Ice file. Like never.
It's the fact that it's the fact that the guy tweeted and said, Drake is so much easier to listen to. And this is what life has become. People just want easy things. They want things to come to them. They want things to be for free. They want things easily. They don't want to make an effort.
McDonald's.
They don't want to make an effort to listen to lyrics and really break it down, pause it, think about it, and go back and listen to it again. The same way you guys do it. Do you know what I mean?
Matter of fact, I hear exactly what you
say.
Like
us was for them. Like They Not Like Us was for that crowd.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But it just so happens it's still, like you mentioned earlier, it's still layered. There's still lyrics in there. There's still actual punchlines in there. There's bars. There's metaphors in there.
I don't know if you guys know, or for those of you who've played instruments before, the actual track is played in A minor.
No, apparently it's not. Apparently it's B. It's B minor.
No. The track before is the A minor.
The Meet the Grams one, right?
The Meet the Grams, yeah.
The Meet the Grams one, yeah.
Okay, not
that's nasty, bro. So that's what I mean. But when I tell you, there's so much sinister shit going on, and that's why I told you when he said about the daughter. I believe it's not a real daughter, blood. I believe it's a daughter, I believe it's a daughter. I reckon a girl had an abortion, bruv, and it was an underage girl, blood. That's what I think, innit? That's why I think he's talking. I think he's talking to the spirit of man's daughter that he got rid of, blood. That's what I think he's talking to. Because, bro, that Stockton bar, bruv, Karl Malone, 13 years old. I was like, okay, you know them ones. And then he deleted the Karl Malone picture as well. On top of that, man, are saying so.
I've seen it,
it's like. I genuinely believe that there's something in that 13-year-old girl thing, and also there's 13 of those red things on top of the yard as well.
You 13? Did you count?
Yeah, I counted that shit.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. When I'm in a room, I'm counting how many lights are on the ceiling. I'm just that kind of guy, bro. I swear down. I'm just that kind of guy, bro. I told you, bro. Details are important to me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta read between the lines, bro. I don't think it's a real daughter.
Observant.
That's why when he. That's why when he came out and he said, I ain't got no daughter. And then he said to Ak, if you can find my daughter, then I'll come work for you. Bro, listen.
Yeah, he didn't highlight any of the other things that were said apart from that.
Yeah, there's a lot to respond to. And you know what's low on the list? You having or not having a daughter. This kind of the main thing that was said. That it's like, you know what? Like, kind of, this underrated.
It's like when Meek was coming out of all the shit in it, when they accused him of the Diddy shit, and he made it worse for himself.
Bro.
Bro.
He did, man. He was following all these pages on Twitter, liking all this weird ass shit, man. Yeah, man.
It was so bad. He's like, I absolutely love pussy, and all this is so wet. Like, yo,
I like wet pussy. What? Relax, blood. Man, it's relax.
It sounds like he must try to convince himself, blood.
It's like,
but this is why Drake can't reply, because if he replies, he'll only dig a bigger hole for himself.
There you go. Yeah, he's done, man. He's done. He's finished, man.
Let's get to this quick. Big up to C24, my guy, for the super chat. Says the fat petty Pendergrass close friend say he ain't done yet is even worse for Drake. I think the Beige King may finally be dead. Hey, big up to you, C.
Yeah, but apparently,
yeah, go on.
Apparently, Schoolboy
ain't
Q
done, bro.
tweeted something. No, I think
Yeah,
DJ Head tweeted something today, and then Schoolboy Q said, "Oh, Sunday service or something." So apparently,
DJ Head said Monday.
He might. Apparently, Kendrick might be dropping again. So,
oh, he's definitely dropping again.
He's dropping a whole album, bro.
Hey, drop albums. I'm all for it. Pluralize that shit. I'm with it, man. Like, let's
All right,
see what
man.
else
Big
we
up. I
can.
gotta dip. I gotta drop somewhere.
All right, big up.
Hey, love everyone on the panel. I'll see y'all next time. Love.
Big up, bro. Love to you, bro.
It is big up.
Yeah. Every single time.
I'm big up to C24 for this super chat as well. Says, is this the last one K Dot's hit? This generation's hit him up. Kind of like that. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? And like, it gives me that type of vibe in regards to hit him up still gets played to this day. Like that.
It does, but I don't. The thing is, I'm in the minority. I don't love hit 'em up, bro. Like I love anything after Pax verse. I don't care for it.
But you know what? That's what's best.
I hear you.
Normally they chop the tune anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's mad overrated. I think after, because if you think about hit 'em up here, people only remember Pax intro, and Pac at the end saying fuck everyone. Like all the other shit in the middle is just filler for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
That outro is crazy.
But that's what I mean. But people remember that though.
Wild.
It's the vim that he's speaking with.
Fuck
Like
your bitch and the click you claim, man.
That's what I mean. He came to be a player about fuck your wife, bro.
That fat motherfucker. Like,
and by the way, people are asking for like receipts for some stuff Kendrick is saying, but like there's been no receipts in previous.
Bro.
Yeah, I know, but you know, like certain things they really want the deep, like they want an actual thing in front of them, like we want. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac never brought receipts when he said I fucked your bitch and that.
Yeah, he didn't. People just assumed that he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you can throw these kind of allegations on somebody and like people can't immediately dismiss them, that's a W in and of itself.
Facts. You just need to create doubt.
And Alam, the reason why that is because you've been caught lying before. Because of the whole Pusha T situation, when man says you have a daughter, we go, well, you know what? You had a son we didn't know about. So it's potential you have a daughter. And what else?
What if Drake out here saying I don't have a daughter? Drake out here saying I don't even have a daughter. What if Kendrick actually introduces him to his lost daughter? Like that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's the L.
Like how does Drake don't even know that he has a daughter, and Kendrick just told him that you have a daughter, bro.
Kendrick has the daughter rapping over the same beat Adonis rapped over, bro. Game over.
Yeah, but bro, this guy, that Certified Lover Boy album cover was weird, bro. When he had all the pregnant women in
weird, bro.
So,
but that's why
like he already knows.
I think there's multiple things out there that he's paying child support that he's not involved in the kid's life. I think there's bare kids out there, bro. I'll be real, and I think that my man knows that because he alluded to the fact that there's multiple kids, and the thing is, like, even if he's saying it ain't his daughter, bro. Listen, anyhow, he's found a thing, bro, and he can prove that it's man's daughter. It's crazy, man. Drop her off here with the paperwork outside his yard.
It's crazy, man. Like moving like the Black Murray, like
he needs to vlog it.
Meet your long lost daughter. But before we close out, people, make sure you continue to run up the likes. Over 550 of you lot in here. Run up the likes on the video. Well, how many likes we on? Let me double check. I already know it's not enough. We're at 363. Let's get up to 400 likes. Subscribe to all the man them. The links are in the title. Ransu's channel is in the title. Sheik's channel is in the title. Alam's channel is also in the title as well. So click the links on all of them as well. Sheik, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Big up to everyone on the panel, man. Absolute pleasure to be on this show. I know we've done a couple of these before, but Sheik TV, you can find me on Sheik TV on YouTube. I do a show on every Monday called the Mud Brothers show. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So definitely check that out. And just in terms of this beef and stuff, like this whole Kendrick Drake stuff, one last thing I do want to say is that, hey man, if you're any neutral watching this, this whole rap beef from the outside, just look at both sides. One guy on the left on Drake is saying hands on your knees, hands on your knees in his supposed Red Button song. He's saying, yo, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. This other guy is just absolutely cooking him. Like stop. He's already dead. Man. Like he's literally just already dead. But regarding the beef, that's all. Yeah. That's all I say regarding the beef, man. But big up to everyone. Thank you for having me on the show, fellas.
Of course, man. You know what, bro, man. Anytime, subscribe to Sheik TV. Alam, same to you. You out here working hard. 2 channels. Let them know in it. Like, what's going on both,
people. I got a basketball channel called Toronto Hoop Talk. I have an NFL channel called In Motion Football. So that's what we're up to. Haven't really been making content last 2-3 months, but next couple weeks we're getting right back into it. Yeah, make sure you fuck with your boy.
Make sure you do rant. Same to you, fam. I'm saying if you don't know,
everyone. No, it's been lit, bro. Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm live every day, man. You man know where to find me. There's the links in the title, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Links
in
the title,
bro. Yeah, bro. No days off, fam. So
that's it.
Yeah, man. I'll see you lot.
Yeah, facts. You already know. Dan, same to you. You know what I'm saying? You out here working there. That TikTok, that video you put, I presume you put on your TikTok from today's diss track had me rolling when you got up out of bed listening to the tune.
It's true though. Like, it's real shit. I literally was laying in my bed. Yeah.
I seen that too.
I opened it. All in. Maza on a beat. I'm in my bed going mad. So I was like, bro, I have to do something. I have to just express myself, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah, I've been playing this around my house all day, man. Even my mom is bopping to this shit.
I've been playing in the gym, bro. Bro, I went out today to do calisthenics and that for like 2 hours, bro. Like I was there playing it on repeat the whole time, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah, man. It's man. Work, man. You could play that at a christening and know I'm about an island.
Yeah, know about the island. Yeah, facts like Kalam said it. You call him a pedophile and a colonizer, and everyone's just like, yeah, let's run this.
Everybody is singing along to Certified Pedophile, bro. Everybody.
Yeah.
That's why he's one.
Everyone's saying, "Oh,
that's why he's one. That's why he's one, bro."
When you hear what he's calling me, like two of the worst things you can be.
And then at the end, he's like, to the left.
Yeah, bro.
He's created an anthem, bro. Like,
exactly. He made an anthem, yeah, and caught a body simultaneously. That's
mad. No one has who's done that. Like,
no one like that.
Not like that.
Because remember, like, music has changed. This is the TikTok generation now. Like, man, them will have a dance for this thing, a dance routine for this thing by the end of today, the end of tonight.
Oh yeah,
it's already, bro. It's there already, man.
You know what I'm saying?
There'll be a TikTok dance, and everyone will be doing it for sure.
Facts. I'm saying hopefully bio and not too complex to follow along. So
like you said earlier, though, that was his plan, isn't it? 100%. That's his plan.
Yo, man, I didn't think that dance.
Hey, yo, pause real quick. If a song were to drop while we're live, how would you go about it? Everybody goes off screen. We listen to it. We come back. What do we do if a song?
Like if it dropped now because it's on YouTube, I won't play it. But what I did on playback was just play the tune because there's no copyright.
Yeah, I play on Twitch. There's no copyright, and then they just mute it after, and I don't care.
Yeah. Like I just because fortunately enough, when the two last tracks are dropped, like the one yesterday, it's kind of like because we was on playback. All right, let's just play it, and everyone just bumping along to it, listening to it. Like the Sheik was there, Eli who just left, he was also there as well. But yeah, Aaron, man, let them know what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you out here doing big things.
Yeah, man. You can find me on my YouTube channel and on my socials as well. If you go on Instagram, my stories, I've been taking the mick out of this Drake and Kendrick thing, been loving it. And yeah, man, just find me everywhere. You can see the @ name there. And also, I want to say, shout out to Metro Boomin, man. He got told to shut up and make some drums, and he dropped it.
And he shut up and make some drums? Yeah.
BBL Drizzy. That is
BBL Drizzy, man.
It's so funny, man. He put a beat out with like the most basic drums, too. He said, you know what? I'm not making drums. I'm making a sample.
And he called it BBL Drizzy 150 BPM. And I love it. I love it.
And I just added Aaron's link to the title as well, people. So that's also there. Big up Andrew for the super chat before he closed out. He says, Kendrick said on Mr. Morale, the cat is out the bag. I'm not your saver. Well, Big Stepper, you lied. Sir, you are saving the game. Don't let your foot off his neck. And I don't think he is. He's going to drop like either today or tomorrow anyway. But we are going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. We're redirecting over to Saeed's channel for the MUFC Unfiltered podcast. Then we'll be right back here for the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition. Lex will be there, Kaneki will be there, myself talking all things Premier League, people. So the content don't stop. But yeah, when we head over to Saeed's channel, you lot already know, man. You lot already know how we raid, man. 16/10 raid. Like, so when we go over there. You know what I'm saying? Because as bad as Drake's getting bodied, it ain't this.
That's story. By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.